So I just. Okay. Okay. I'm Astrodontus. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm talking to Astrodontus. He needs to shut his mouth. Beepity. I'm just gonna blame it on the marbles because I can. Yeah. Damn marbles. Fuck. Sorry, guys. Or you can blame it on me too. That's acceptable. It's my fault. I destroyed everything. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna rebeam back up. So, hello. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm talking to you. They can't hear Snood because Snood's not talking. It's okay. It's okay. It's a couple issues. Yeah. So he says that it's not showing up in the volume mixer. We don't know why. It's a little. Today's a weird day, right? Ah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yes, that's true. My God. Yeah, just redeem whatever you want to redeem. Well, we're doing this, and to entertain yourselves because we're not gonna. I don't know why I did that. Shut up. It's okay. It's all right. We're gonna have fun. We are going to have fun. Okay. You better start having fun right now. Have fun, please.
Crunchy corn,
We're
yum.
just taking a break. This is a quick break, Yeah. You laugh at it. Laugh. Oh, man. What a day. Yeah. Nice, quiet, chill. Well, so how are you guys? You're just taking a quiet break before we get mad again.
Crunchy corn, yum.
Letting our heart rate go down. You've received my whale call. Oh, good. Good. I'm
Crunchy
so
corn,
glad.
yum.
Redeem away. These are really cheap, so. What? Yeah, okay. That's because you're locked in the cubby, and I'm making you use your redeems. Use them. Oh God.
Daddy.
Please be patient. I have autism. I know. I don't know why the D in daddy doesn't come out, but that's okay. It's good. Addie.
Daddy.
That one was different. It's I'm not gonna say that either.
Ah!
Nope. My D doesn't come out. We're getting close. It's close.
Crunchy corn, yum.
Crunchy corn, yum. Ah.
Crunchy corn, yum.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Dude, that is so good.
So good. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ooh. No, we're not gonna ask ALT for advice. Are you kidding?
Crunchy corn, yum.
It's okay. Everything is okay. It's okay. It's okay. Well, thank you, Mickey. Yeah, this is still better than Phil's stream. Absolutely. That's because we're looking for solutions and not just asking chat, what do I do? Any snort sounds? No, that's a good idea though. I didn't even think about that. I don't know. What kind of detractor am I? I'm not a good one. Okay. I know I've got snort sounds. I'll run over to the redeem.
Oh, Philip, if I could nick your beard, I would.
For the last 2 years.
All right.
I don't have to beat it tonight. It's not, oh my God, terrible if I 80% of the player base. It might take way longer to find matches. In addition, the matches I find may not be of great quality. In fact, they may just be lag fests. Okay?
He's really loud.
So, I went ahead and I did it. I turned off crossplay.
Sorry, guys.
And last night, for 2 hours, I played only PlayStation 5 players.
Okay,
Here's the result. Ladies and gentlemen,
a lot of weird shit.
my winningest stream in a while at the master level.
Oh, jeez, he's
32
so loud.
wins, 20 losses, 62% win-loss ratio. And
sorry, I think I've been playing. I think I've been like Alt F4ing Street Fighter 6 instead of like just closing it properly, and that might be fucking with stuff. I think I also Alt F4'd. I think I might have also Alt F4'd Marbles, which might have fucked it up.
Okay.
Yeah, that could do it.
Okay.
That'll do it.
All right.
As there were some matches where I had it
We
won.
should be back for
and
now.
No, I'm done apologizing. I'm sick of it. I'm done with it.
So in reality,
can we switch the chat over to like the our live chat? It's stuck on the old stream, and all I see is Captain Obvious saying disaster, and I hate it.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Probably it should have been like maybe like 36 to like 16.
You deserved it.
But there was some goofs there.
So
there were
some
62% win-loss ratio. I actually gained over 100
I don't ever use Alt F4. Does it fuck up
master
things like
ranking
that?
points in one 2-hour night session.
Okay.
Okay. Then I ended up losing 30 at the end. Admittedly, I should have just
and I'd say that because when I
9:15,
tried to restart my computer,
but I was like, oh, I just want one more match. I just want one more match. And I kept going, and I ended up losing like 30 rank points at the end.
Okay.
So overall, I ended up
see.
at like 1,505 ranking points or something like that. So I'm finally back to square one.
He's coping about last
all those
night
points
now.
I
Let's
lost
go.
starting off on Master and having completely unfair matches against PC players that there was nothing I could do. They were going to dominate me because I can't even react to what they're doing.
That's crazy.
I finally got back to that. Okay? So
can lead to unclean shutdown on programs. I see.
I was correct. What I said was if I'm on an equal playing field with the people at
He's
Master, I'm likely going to do better.
Yeah.
Not only did I do
but
better, that's
it's
one of
good.
the best streams I've done.
That'll be better for them.
That's better than streams I had when I was playing in Diamond. All right? That's great.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let's make fun of the guy. Let's get back into it. All right.
All right. Now.
That actually
all right.
Get into a higher ranked echelon of master players. Now
a higher
echelon.
Echelon.
I'm not going to play.
He's been saying echelon a lot.
Because most of the pro players are playing on PC.
You think he's still getting page-named calendars?
Up the rankings in master.
I mean, I think he's stopped because he's using the same big words over and over again.
Right.
I'm not going to.
Is he still loud?
Playing on PC. So I will never, as long as I leave crossplay
People are saying, say that again in all caps.
Okay, one person has said, say that again in all caps, Phil.
People, everybody's saying it. Everybody.
So,
no, okay.
What's the better option?
Maddie,
turn on crossplay,
Maddie Ice,
lose endlessly because people on PC have a better experience than you, can react faster than you.
Because I saw him say it like 3 times, and I read it as multiple people.
And have a limited player pool and continue to rank, but never play the best players. You tell me. Either one is a shitty situation, in my opinion. I don't think either one of those are valid. I think that Capcom fucked this up. I think that it shouldn't be such an unfair playing field, honestly. It shouldn't be. I just think it's dumb that I have to make these kind of decisions.
Is Gamble working? It should be. I don't know why it wouldn't be.
This didn't happen. Why? There was no crossplay. So you bought it on Xbox, you're playing Xbox players, and everyone's on the equal level. You play it on PS3, everyone's playing on PS3. Or, for the few fighting games that used to have PC ports, you're playing on PC, everyone has the equal experience. There shouldn't be differences between experiences.
God damn it, fucking Street Fighter Cope. This is the worst.
That's incredibly dumb. And I feel like
still going on about this shit,
need
huh?
to fix this. They need to make it so that I don't want them to make PC run worse. I want them to make the consoles run better. Seriously. And I think they could figure it out.
Yeah, it's because we're running a household. That's why things screwed up. We're adults.
I think they could if they figured it out. Well, the figuring it out is the hard part, right? Shit.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll see what happens.
I guess we'll see!
Seriously, I guess we'll find out. But I was very pleased with how things went last night. Once again, 2 streams in a row.
Why? You screamed at everything.
Proven by evidence, you know?
I don't understand this. He's been like proud of himself recently because he's like, I didn't get angry. I kept my anger in check.
Yeah.
Bullshit, bitch.
But also, he's like, I think he thinks
too quiet now. Okay.
I think he thinks he's like blowing the lid off of something like huge, you know, that they don't want you to know about. And so now he is like, yeah, day 2 of the data collection and analysis. Turns out I'm still right. Yep. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy kind of research where you just go and do something, and then whatever the result is, you just keep writing down, it's the thing I said, and you do that over and over and over and over and over, and then eventually you hand in that, and you get the Nobel Prize.
People are playing on
exactly.
PC, so
you just assume things, and then boom, good to go.
And then when I eliminate the PC players, I go on streaks.
I'm drunk.
Kicking everyone's
ass.
In online master matches. Now, admittedly, there were some people who kicked my ass. There was a Blanca player who was actually quite tricky, and I actually really enjoyed playing against them. Even though I got frustrated, in the heat of the moment, I'll get frustrated and I'll say things. And then after the fact, when I go back and I watch the match, I think about it, I don't mean it. And I want to apologize to 2 players from last night. I would like to personally apologize. I don't remember their names. There was a Blanca player, and there was a Marisa player.
Bro.
There was a Marisa player last night that got my fucking goat. I could not beat this person.
It was a Blar lad.
Yeah,
and he placed 5th in something recently.
Yeah, he's like a real player, right? He's like an actual video game player, and I don't think Phil knew about this until he saw Twitter today, where people were just like, Phil showing his whole ass, being all. He's a stupid fucking idiot, and this is like for him for the first time trying to be like. It's also insanely funny to me to be like, and I'd like to sincerely apologize to you. I don't remember what your name is or who you are, but there was a Blanca player and there was someone else. Like, it doesn't sound very sincere.
One match, I whooped their ass.
What disc said, translation.
And then after that, I swear to God, that player was, every hit was a perfect counter hit. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Every hit is a perfect counter hit. to everything
He
I'm
did
doing.
call him a cheater.
And
You're
I would
right.
actually, I would like to play that Marisa more. But the thing
Yeah,
is,
I
in the
bet.
moment, I got so heated.
Yeah,
I
you
started,
would.
you know, doing my usual insulting bullshit. You know, I think the player was actually quite good. Now I go back and I think about the match, and I'm like, that person knew that when I did a medium punch
God damn it,
Blanca
you're
ball
so
from
transparent.
full screen, they visually identified the medium punch
Banana
Blanca
Jones.
ball, knew it was going to stop a tiny bit in front of them, waited for the Blanca ball to land in front of me, and then pressed medium punch twice to do a 70%
medium
combo.
punch.
Medium
So either
punch.
they're the luckiest person on the planet, or
Bro.
they actually are really good. You know, but that's the thing. Like,
And it turns out they're really good. So I need to eat some humble pie because I'm a little fucker.
to the moment,
Daddy.
I'm
Goblin,
thinking,
bitch.
that's the luckiest person
Please
on the
take
planet.
it out of my
right?
butt,
But
Sir,
then after the fact, I think
Blart.
about it, I'm like, no, actually, I
Ow!
think they're actually pretty good, and they were reading me,
God.
and they were learning. Because the
reading
first
me.
match, I did kick their ass, right? And then after that, all of a sudden, it's
Moist
like everything
punch.
was perfect adaptation to what I was doing. I was like, oh shit, this is what I gotta get used to at this master level. I
You're
don't.
easy
I
to
don't
get your
read.
do
You're
ass
this.
so
beat.
predictable.
When you're grinding through Diamond against every shitty ass pattern player out there, you're not used to people actually knowing how to counter what you're doing and stuff. And now I got to get used to that. And that Blanca player was
No,
tricky.
you're the most
that Blanca player had
predictable
some really
person in
tricky things to
history.
catch you in the corner, expect you to try to get out, and then nope, catch you right back in the corner. And I liked that about the Blanca player. So I actually played a couple really interesting, good players, and the good part was it was fair.
Oh,
I
it
was
was
playing
fair.
against
Okay.
PS5 against
Right.
PS5.
'Cause I only went
It wasn't, oh, I'm playing a
PlayStation.
PC player, and this person just
My PC's
everything they
not
do
fail,
counter
guys.
hits, and none of my moves come out, and I have no chance to react because if I feel like I'm in
Dropped
slow mo,
inputs.
but they're
Yup.
those were good matches.
Moves coming
I
out.
like those.
Nope.
I want more matches like that, and I feel like at master level, if I keep grinding away, I will get those matches. You know, but the trick
Insult
is,
someone.
I guess I have to turn off crossplay to get those matches because I'm not gonna have fun playing a top player who has insane advantage on me. That's not fun at all. It's like not only is
I
it
didn't know
Bro,
that, Whip.
Okay, all the top players are on PC. How can I keep playing Street Fighter but not necessarily have to play all the really good players? Oh, I know. What if I just take them all out of the player pool so I never have to play for them, play against them?
uphill climb of this person
That
is
is a good
insanely
idea.
good, plays the shit out of this game, but now also everything I do is slow and has a chance to not come out. Like, what the fuck is going on?
God.
Go.
Yeah, I don't know, Froggy. He's coping. He's a big
So-
old copey boy.
Moving forward,
Yes.
what will I do? I don't know yet, but I would like to maybe continue to play some
I don't
matches
know.
only crossplay off and see how that goes.
Yeah, you
What?
fucking pussy. Go fuck
Honestly?
yourself.
Yes, I want to play more Blanca, but I would like to actually switch to Lily as well. Honda now, I'm kind of rusty with.
Why?
But recently I've played with Lily. Blanca, I think, is the character I played the most with. I think I want to go back to Lily for a little bit, just for
I want to go back to Bro, it's literally
hey,
so
let's
he
mix
can
it up so it's
complain
not
about how
always Blanca
bad
that I'm
Lily
playing with.
is.
So
Yeah.
I think I might do that as well moving forward. Now you
Fuck
might say, well, when are
me.
you playing again? That I can't answer. Because as you're going to see, now we're going to
Great.
get into the schedule segment of the podcast. This week is crazy. I don't know how much progress I'm going to make in the games I'm trying to finish. And because of that, I can't answer when I'm playing Street Fighter again. I can tell you this.
I can't
I'm
answer.
absolutely playing Street Fighter 6 one more time this week.
Oh my God.
If not
One
twice.
more
But I don't
time.
know what nights yet. Okay? So now let's get to that segment. All right?
All right.
Yeah, that's not much variety.
My nose is itching really
Ew!
bad.
Him
Fucking smash it!
smashing his nose lately has been driving me absolutely insane. This is a
I
child.
know.
This is how a child.
Children do this. God damn it!
No, it's getting smashed up.
Like, what?
Look at
God
that.
damn it! That's insanity.
My nose is
It's
itching really bad.
angry. Like, you can do
So-
that with the tips of your fingers
Ready?
without
Let's
smashing
talk about
it
the
into your
schedule for
face.
the rest
Look at
of
his
the week.
nose is
Today,
all red now.
it is more Assassin's Creed Mirage on this main
Bruised.
stream. Let's continue on with the plot
Don't
of the game. Let's
scratch
see
your
where
nose
it
that way.
takes
You
us,
look like
what
a
the
child.
missions
Don't do
are,
that.
And excited to see
Ooh,
what's
that's
in
a good one,
store. I
Silent
feel like
Night.
we just
I'll find
started
that.
because we
I'll
did
find
3
that.
hours
Oh,
in, but,
yeah.
you know, that's a
That'll
very
be
small
good.
taste with the intro. Today we'll get more into the main
Hey,
meat
he
of
looks
the
like a
game
real
and see,
alcoholic
you know, how it
now.
goes. So thank you for being here. I hope that you will enjoy. All right.
Yeah.
Tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time.
Opiates abuse? That's
it will
very
be
possible.
the end game and possible conclusion
Kat-
of Lies of P. I don't know if we'll beat Lies
Kat
of
is
P
there,
tonight, but it's possible.
She's
We're on a boss
Probably, I think she's doing some
that is
pills.
quite challenging.
Yeah.
But
Ew!
at the tail end of my last stream, I almost beat the boss. I was actually like close, like down to the final third of the second phase, and then I ran out of time. So we'll see if I beat that boss tonight relatively quickly. Right? I don't know how much is left in the game past
Did you see
that
him
boss.
I did
now?
see-
He did the next.
So I guess what
Yeah, but that was like a weird. That was a weird
we'll
variation
see
of it.
if I beat that boss tonight relatively quickly. Right?
Well, yeah, it's like sometimes he loses like muscle support in his neck, right? Like it's like, what? Hold on, what? It fell off.
Relatively quickly. Right?
What?
I don't know how much is left in the game past that boss. So I
the
guess we'll
abuse
have to see
undertones
what's
in the
next,
text
you know,
was
after
alarming.
that boss.
Yeah, dude.
But for what I'm to understand, this is what people are saying now. The final boss of the game has been nerfed to the point where the final boss of the game is significantly easier to beat than the boss that I'm on now. So technically, once I pass this boss, it's pretty smooth sailing till the end of the game. It's just a matter of time. So I don't know how much more is past this boss because I'm not sure.
Squeaky,
So let's see what happens tonight.
I only have two hands, Phil. Come on.
This boss relatively quickly tonight. Maybe I'll beat the whole game tonight.
He can
if
only
not,
do so many
I
sound
have
effects.
another stream set
Crunchy
for later on
yum.
this week on the late stream to wrap it up. So I don't
my
have
God.
to beat it tonight. It's not, oh my God, terrible if I don't beat Lies of P tonight. But if I beat it, great. You know, then we move on to other stuff, okay? So let's see what happens on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. It's been a great playthrough. I hope you'll join
Yeah,
me
he's rocking
for this
hard today,
ending
you're
of
right.
most
Oh.
challenging stuff, okay? Tomorrow, it's React
Slap.
Day. Every Sunday is React Day, right? So I hope you'll
Crunchy
join me
yum.
tomorrow. After the Level 1 podcast, we jump over to DSP Reacts. Since tomorrow
Come
is
on,
React
man.
Day, FYI, if you are a channel member over on DSP Reacts, this is your final chance to post up your clips for the show. Now, I'm just going to forewarn
Damn it.
everyone. If you post up Detractor clips, I'm not going to be watching Detractor clips. And I'm going to tell you,
And
you're not going to do
what?
that again. Because if people keep posting up Detractor clips, I'm just going to not allow them to post up clips anymore. Okay?
Oh,
People
no.
think that they're going to derail my whole show now.
What if I
with
pay you
Detractor
money?
Clips. I'm not watching Detractor shit.
Wait, I might
We already,
actually
I
get a
told you
slide
last
whistle.
week. I
That'd be
eliminated
fun.
stuff. I'm not watching
Yeah.
that toxic shit. It's
Yeah.
nonsense. It's a
Alright,
waste of everyone's
gonna
time,
go look
including
for
mine
one
and
real quick.
yours. We're not doing that, okay? So just to forewarn everyone, if you thought you were wise and you posted up Detractor clips this week, you may want to go back and delete them and put something else in their place. Now would be your last chance.
Oh,
You've
okay,
got
Phil.
about 10
I'll
hours
come
today to
right
do
now. I'm
that.
so scared.
Yeah,
Because as I
Daddy.
finish my late night stream tonight, then I will be posting up the playlist for tomorrow's show, and then have it set up so that tomorrow you'll start nominating the
Memorize
videos
it.
for next
Remember
Where'd
that
that
bit.
come
By the
from?
way, if you post up something
was
Halloween or
weird.
horror themed, very much that would make a lot of sense. We are in the midst of October.
Oh,
It'd be
okay.
great to have some
Yeah,
horror
good.
themed
Like
stuff
a
for the
slide
month.
whistle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Continuing on. Tomorrow night, the late stream. Is going to be the Call of Duty
God,
Modern
he's
Warfare 3
tripping over
beta. Now,
words.
from what I'm
Yeah, he's
understanding,
tripping.
it goes public tomorrow,
You
correct?
fucking
So I'm going to
tripping,
play it
boy.
on PS5, and I want to do like a 2 to 2.5 hour
What's the
stream
sound when he runs his hand through his hair, like
of me trying out the Modern
like-
Warfare 3 beta.
Like a gooey
to
sound?
see how
Ew.
it is,
like
to see
like
how
a-
it plays.
like a
to see how
Nickelodeon,
it
like-
fits in,
macaroni and
see if you
cheese?
guys
Like
like
a
it.
Nickelodeon.
I don't know how
sound.
it's going to go. I hope it does go public because they said it was 8th to 10th is the public beta, correct? So,
oh my God.
yes, I would absolutely like to play this
So-
tomorrow night on the late stream
Okay.
and give it a taste and see what it is. This is essentially this is going to be
taste?
exactly the same
What are we
situation that
tasting?
happened with Call of Duty Vanguard a few years ago, where I had no idea if I wanted to play or
Yeah,
not.
a simple
I played
Google
the beta,
search
and my God, the
would
beta was
let
so
you know if
bad
it goes live
that
or
I
public,
decided
whatever.
to skip it, and it was the best decision I'd ever done because everyone said that was the worst Call of Duty in so
Stop.
many years, and they had to go back to the drawing board after that because they fucked it up so bad.
The drawing board. Yeah.
Yummy.
So, let's see how Modern Warfare 3 plays tomorrow night. If it comes out, I hope it
Let's
actually does come
see.
out. If it's not
Great.
for some reason, we'll just do more Lies of
A
P.
rusty door scratching.
But I
a
think that it
concrete
is supposed to be
floor.
tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Tomorrow it comes out, and I'll play it tomorrow night. Okay?
No more
Monday,
foleying.
The daytime stream on Monday
No.
will hopefully be the conclusion of the Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways DLC. We're already 6 hours into a DLC I was told was only 5 hours long. Funny how that happened.
Yeah, because you're bad at games.
We have to finish Chapter
It's
5's
not
boss.
their
and then
fucking
into
job to
chapters
like
6 and 7.
predict how long
So I
it's
hope
going
you'll
to take
join
your
me for that.
dumbass
Hopefully we
to
can
get
wrap it up
through
on
something.
Monday. Monday night's up in the air.
It's subjective.
It could be the conclusion of Lies
Yeah,
of P.
right? Like,
Or
not
it could
only
be the Modern
that, it's
Warfare
also
beta if the
like
Modern Warfare beta didn't work
just
on Sunday.
completely
Or maybe
different
it could be
for
Street Fighter
everyone
6.
in the
See,
world.
I don't know
right?
yet.
Like,
It's kind of up in the air. I don't know what's going on. Then on Tuesday, it'll
I don't
be
know
more
what's going
Assassin's
on.
Creed Mirage.
What's going on? Where's my
And the late
where are
night
my
stream again
keys?
is up in the air depending on what we need to finish up.
The
And then
government's
on
planning
Wednesday,
against
more
me. What's
Assassin's
going
Creed
on?
Mirage. And Wednesday night
PlayStation.
again up in the air. But I'm hoping to, like I said, at least get another
Yeah, he
Street
did
Fighter
admit
6
he would
stream in
take
by the end
longer.
of the week. Wrap up Lies of P. Wrap up the Resident Evil DLC. Those are my goals for the week. Okay. Now,
That shitty
Now,
fucking animation.
as of next week, the
Yeah,
new
sniff.
game is Lords of the Fallen. Am I going to play Lords of the Fallen? I have no idea. I mean, it sounds like we're just about to beat Lies of P, and then we're going to head into another Soulsborne game. I don't know how that's going to work, quite honestly. I don't know if it even would work, quite honestly.
Action RPG.
I guess we'll have to see. The next game after Lords of the
Souls
Fallen
clone.
is on the 17th, and that's Sonic Superstars.
Seems
Okay? Then on the
like it.
20th, we've got both Spider-Man 2 and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And then coming up just a week after that is Alan Wake 2.
It looks alright.
And those are the games that I'm very interested in playing. There are more games coming out,
Oh,
but I think those
okay,
are the ones
Lame
I need to
Souls
focus
clone?
on
Okay.
and make sure that I can, get through. Obviously, I want to beat Assassin's Creed Mirage as soon as possible. So that's why I'm playing
Elden
it
Ring
4
so
times
light
this week.
to see.
Maybe if I balance it next week with Lords of the Fallen, we can finish it before other new releases start hitting. We'll have to see.
Why do you look at yourself
finish
like
it
that? Did you
before
see
other
that?
new releases
The
start
side
hitting.
eye?
We'll have to see. With Lords of the Fallen, we can finish it before other new releases start hitting. We'll have to see. So that's why I'm playing it 4 times this week. Maybe if I balance it next week with Lords of the Fallen, we can finish it before other new releases start hitting. We'll have to see. But again, that depends on if I'm playing
No, he's
Lords of the Fallen or
side-eyeing
not.
his
As for
fucking
Starfield, yeah, as you see,
OBS.
there's
He's
literally
looking
no
at
time
himself.
for Starfield this week. It's either going to be
He
me
looks at
finishing
himself
up Lies
really
of P,
often too.
Resident
It's
Evil 4
weird.
DLC, or playing Street Fighter 6. There's just no time for Starfield. It's supposed to be a late night chill stream vibe, and we
it's
don't
weird.
have time for late night chill streams. With
When he
everything
looks
going on.
down to the
So,
side, that's chat. When he looks straight
I mean,
over
sad,
to the
but
side,
I will
he's
bring it
looking at
back
himself.
when we have
That's
time
chat
for
he's
late
looking
night
at
chill
right
streams,
now.
whenever that may be.
Yeah.
I just don't know when that's going to be with all these releases coming out. Okay.
Okay, he's looking at chat. Yeah,
Okay.
we don't see sure.
So,
Ew!
ladies and gents, that's what's
Oh
going
my
on
God.
with the schedule. Now,
Jesus Christ, man!
it is time for a certain segment.
Does Alex? Yeah.
It's time for my favorite segment. It's
My
time for
favorite
your
game.
favorite
Your
segment.
favorite segment.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for that segment we all know and love
Ah.
as DSP News. How y'all doing this morning? Welcome to
I
News
don't love
Desk.
it. You're the
We only have
worst.
one story to talk about today, and
Kill
I
him!
have to say it's kind of sad. Okay?
Ugh.
As you guys know, this last 1 to 2
God,
weeks, I
the
forget exactly what the date
Fucking
was.
switch sound.
Excuse me. CD Projekt Red released the long-awaited update and DLC expansion for Cyberpunk 2077.
Why are you covering this now?
called
It's
Phantom
been out
Liberty.
for a while.
This was well anticipated by fans of
here we
CD
go.
Projekt Red, especially
He's already.
after, as we all
it's-
know,
I think enough
insanely
time
bad
has
launch
passed
of
that he can just
Cyberpunk.
flip flop on
The
it
2
now.
to
and say,
3
I've been
years
saying
they've been
to
out
that shit,
patching
I will
and
be
trying to
playing
fix and upgrade this
Cyberpunk.
game. And finally,
Like when yesterday
with
he
this
said
update,
no.
supposedly, the game is supposed to be playing at its full capacity of what it was actually
That was a good
intended to
sound.
be.
That
All
was
right.
good.
The bugs are fixed. The world supposedly now functions.
No.
Right?
Yes.
Police work better now. Gameplay
Yeah,
elements
the
have been
DLC is
improved.
great. The game is so good.
And people are overall saying it is a much better game than it was 2-3 years ago at launch. Now, for transparency purposes for everyone here, I played it at launch. All right? Even though the game had tons of technical issues, which of course everyone made fun of, that actually wasn't my criticism of the game.
Yeah, you did.
My problem was that I felt the core gameplay elements just weren't very fun. You had gunplay,
Very fun.
and
Very
hacking,
fun.
and environmental exploration that was very similar to Deus Ex. Only Deus Ex did it better.
Why are you saying it like that?
Well, it is
weird.
Deus Ex, but Deus.
But he said Deus.
Deus Ex.
Deus Ex.
Deus Ex.
Environmental exploration that was very similar to Deus Ex. Only
Deus
Ex.
Ex. Deus Ex. That's I like
And then we
that a
got the
lot.
cool stroke mouth too.
Also,
That's cool.
I that reminded me of something. Have you played Deus Ex? The first
No,
one?
I have one of them on my on Steam.
Probably
though.
Human Revolution,
see.
I would guess. But how come nobody ever thought of JC Denton? That's the protagonist from the first one is JC Denton, and it's
I
like
have Mankind Divided.
a man's hind divided. Nah.
Sure.
Anyway, but it's like I would picture like DSP talking to JC Denton. JC Denton is like famously very like short, and he talks like this. Okay, yeah, all right,
Okay. Right.
I'll take the gap. Yeah, right. And so just listening to DSP talk about stuff and having like, but all this conspiracy stuff, because it's a game about like, you know, it's basically like a cyber future, and it's all about government overreach and big conspiracy plotline, et cetera stuff. So having DSP explain his like fighting game conspiracy stuff to JC Denton would be very funny. And it's JC Denton just agreeing with him with everything. Yeah, sounds good. Because there's a lot of that too. There's a lot of that kind of just really quick affirmative language from JC Denton in Deus Ex. So I would think it would just be funny to hear. I guess it'd be funny to hear JC Denton just agreeing with DSP on all this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Right. Yeah.
That would be pretty good.
I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna
Deus
research
Ex
that.
did it better. You
Deus
had,
Ex,
you know, almost
Deus
gunplay
Ex.
similar to Borderlands in a lot of cases.
Cyberpunk,
Almost like it was a
like
looter
that.
shooter, and I think Borderlands did it better.
Oh, is there someone named
The
JC
narrative-based
Denton?
structure
Okay,
of
that's
the
funny.
game. I felt that other RPGs had
That's
done it
still-
better. You know, the world, at first, admittedly, the world was intriguing to me. The world of this post-apocalyptic, you know, cyberpunk deal.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Was there an apocalypse in the? I'm new to
No.
Cyberpunk. Was there an apocalypse in that
No.
game? I see.
There
Wait,
was not.
yeah, like there's a huge city. I don't think it's the end of the world. It's like a huge,
It's
like
not.
advanced city, isn't it? Like there's.
It's a future like scenario. There was
It's-
no apocalypse.
It's a cyberpunk dystopia. Like
Yeah. He
it's
hated
not-
the
it's not a-
sex is the problem.
yeah,
I think.
exactly. There's too many hot babes and too many chicks with dicks.
When everything's been commercialized, right?
I
And
mean,
it's
like,
fun for like maybe
I-
5 hours.
I
bet
accidentally had sex with someone in that game, so
in red.
like, I'm serious. The first sexual encounter I had in that game, I was in like what I think I can't remember the place, but they hadn't rendered on my screen, and it said like press F, and I did, and so V is like grinding on top of someone. I was like, oh my god. No, I did have sex with Pan Am on purpose, though. I did that. This was accidental.
That's pretty good. Well done. Well done. All right. Well, that's 5 minutes in horny jail for Agent Cold. Just start the timer. Just start the timer right now at exactly 3:30. Thank you
And
very
then
much.
after 5 hours,
Damn it.
essentially,
Yeah, Joy
we
Toy.
basically get to a point where it's like, okay, this is not fun anymore because everywhere I go, it's like a billboard, and the billboard is like so obnoxious.
Daddy.
It's like, you know, a big robot penis or something. And it's, oh yeah, you know, pay for the pump
What?
machine sucker or whatever. You know, okay, I get it. Sex is
What?
commercial.
Okay.
I love watching the way his imagination works, or the way that like his recollection works. Him just trying to come up with something funny right now. It's so funny seeing how hard he's working.
No,
for
a big
that.
robot penis or something.
Machine.
And oh yeah, you know,
That's a clip. That's a clip. Take that out of context.
Big robot penis or something.
and oh yeah, you know, pay for the pump machine sucker or whatever. You know, okay, I get it. Sex is commercialized. Health is commercialized. You could customize your body. It's all commercial. I get it. But when you see
I don't
it
know
for
which
like
version
the
he
fifth,
played.
seventh,
This is crazy.
That's the other thing is, yes, like I see the advertisement around that makes me laugh where it's like the chick, it's like a poster and it's a chick and it just looks like a woman except you can see the imprint of her huge robo dick like through her dress.
Yes.
Right? You know
Yes.
you know the one I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
aside from that, it's not like I wouldn't say it's like what's that game with the sex fridge that he doesn't like?
Atomic Heart. And
Yeah, it's
the
not-
sex
it's not like
fridge, she's funny.
Well, yes, but it's not like Atomic Hearts where it's like in your face and like literally making forcing you to engage. Well, I guess there is actual sex scenes, but you don't have to have a sex scene. But anyway,
you don't have. They're literally all optional. I'm pretty
like
sure.
Those posters and stuff of like the commercialized sex, it's not like it's like in your face that as much as he's making it seem. Like they're just mostly just textures on walls in many cases, right?
10th, 20th, 40th, 80th hour. It's just not. It doesn't have the same impact. Instead, it's just obnoxious.
No, yeah, we know.
You know what I'm saying?
Why is it obnoxious?
Like the universe is based around this premise.
Time,
it's like, okay, the universe of The Witcher has some gross, obnoxious stuff, but it's also
like
kind of a fun fantasy universe.
What does the universe of The Witcher have that's gross and obnoxious?
I'm not sure.
Like, because I think that's a pretty tame. Like I'm seriously racking my brain right now trying to think of like what could be considered gross and disgusting in the. Is it seriously just the Geralt in the bathtub, or like the? Because you can romance character. You can have like full on P&V, right?
Good.
In The Witcher, if I'm not mistaken. Like
I said, good to the room. Whatever. Sex.
Yeah, I know you were saying good too. Don't worry about it. Okay, fine. Oh, invisible mute. Fine. Yeah, there's disgusting monsters and rape and murder. Sure. Yeah, that's all real disgusting. Okay.
So gross.
The universe of Cyberpunk is literally just obnoxious. It's not fun.
What if he's just scared because he's
annoying.
getting boners and he doesn't understand?
I was literally having the exact same thought where it's just like he would not be able to resist actually picking the dude to joy toys in Japantown.
Yeah.
There's that intro mission where you're like you're supposed to be pursuing what's her name? Eva, is it, or something like that? Anyway,
I don't know.
You actually have to go to like the club, and you have to buy time with either a male or a female joy toy, right? And I guarantee you, Phil would just be like, "Oh, this is gonna be so funny and stupid. Watch this. Ooh, it's the dude. It's the guy. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and watch it quietly and just
My hand is gonna be down here.
I'm gonna actually. You know what would be funny? Because it's Halloween. I think it'd be cool if like I turned off like all the lights in my office while I watch this scene. Yeah, I think. Oh, would it also be funny? Yeah, maybe if I just take this cloth and I'll put it over my head, like, ooh, I'm a ghost. And
Evelyn, right. Okay.
And I'm gonna take this like Kleenex and also just have it over here in my lap like a ghost too. Ooh, right? It's spooky. Ooh, spooky.
Find it fun or interesting after the first few shock value hours. It just becomes so like you're so
I know what you're talking about.
I need to that the whole appeal of it isn't funny anymore, you know? And
it's not supposed to be funny.
There's entire plot lines.
It's not.
It is supposed to be funny, but it's like, you know, it's background dressing. It's like getting mad at the clouds in like Mario, right? Like, oh my god, every time I see the same piranha plant in the background, it's like, what? Where's the variety? I'm so bored of this. It's the same sun.
Superfluous or not interesting. That's in the game. Out of all the quest lines I did, really like my favorite quest lines was there was a serial killer you had to hunt down with the detective companion. That was fun. And there was a plot line where a politician was being mind controlled. Money.
It seems dystopian capitalist society goes right over William's head. Maybe he should get some cyberware to fix his dented head. Thoughtful face.
Yeah. It does go over his head because like that would actually be like that would be a utopia for him. Phil, if he could afford it, I mean maybe if you they do cyberware on credit, right? Imagine Phil would be like an atom smasher with the amount of fucking cyberware he'd get hooked up into his bloated ass body if he could get it all on credit. He would seriously be like he already is pretty much a cyber psycho in a way, but it's for begging. He just has begging augmented cybernetics that are just like he can scan someone from 30 meters away and it sees their bank account and it also shows you like your SAT scores so he can like narrow down the people he's begging from to be like the most like stupid but also rich, right? Like it's that sort of like optimization of begging that he's installed into his frame, huh?
I could see that. Yep.
Used as a puppet for a giant like organization, clandestine.
It would be.
That was really neat. Yeah. Those plot lines resonated with me, and I still
good point, Nerdbird. He'd get the first version of everything, though, and he wouldn't upgrade it. Any
for every one of those plot lines, there was a dumb.
Well, I upgraded it.
He just had like a bunch of like it's Cyberpunk 2077, right? So he'd just have like a bunch of augments from Cyberpunk 2033 Just 44-year-old cybernetic shit. Like, Phil, that's made of wood, dude. You're not supposed to have those anymore.
Punk,
But it still works.
It still works. There's nothing wrong with it.
Sex and stupid. And it wasn't interesting. It was just dumb
Adam
and
Snorter,
hackneyed,
there you go.
in my opinion. Lowbrow, bad writing, just shitty. And when you combine...
It sounds like you have a ton of criticism for the game, and now you're going to pretend you like it.
Elements from other franchises that are done better in other franchises, with a world that just wasn't that interesting but more annoying than anything.
Woodpunk is
like
cool.
I told
like
you guys, when I was playing
Yeah.
Cyberpunk, I probably enjoyed myself 20% of the time I played the game. Only 1/5 of the time that I played Cyberpunk 2077 did I have any fun.
Worst. How can anyone say it's bad now? Like, what?
How can
You
even
can't.
How can you even quantify that? Like, how can you even quantify that? Like, well, here's the 1 in 5 times I'm playing this game that I'm enjoying myself. Or here's like, I don't know, like he likes he likes the driving around. He likes browsing through menus. That's what he likes.
That's not good. That's a very low percentage rate. Okay, so when you guys ask me,
so we don't want to market it to you anyway. What the fuck?
I'm so sorry. I hate the way he has to repeat his points so often, and it's like he does it in like in descending levels of complexity. Like he's always trying to like break it down as simple as it will go to you. Like, okay, here's how it starts.
I probably enjoyed myself 20% of the time.
20% of the time. Okay, that's like, that requires like an elementary / high school level understanding of math and numbers, right? But so there's some complexity there. 20%. Some people might not know what 20% is, right? Would you agree?
Fuck, I had my mic muted. I was typing, but yes, I do.
Yeah. Well, okay, so 20% might be a concept that some people might not understand, right? Percentages.
Right.
Just,
I played the game. Only 1/5 of the time that I played.
Okay, cool. Break it down a little bit more. So that means 1/5. I would maybe argue that saying 1/5 could even be like a little bit more.
25%.
That could even that's 20%.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know math. I'm a woman.
Okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I was just about to say, like, so maybe my theory is wrong. He's introduced some complexity here. He's made it a little harder for some people too. Okay. Well, let's see what his third thing is. So, okay, he's given us 1/5 and 20%. Let's see what his third thing
Cyberpunk
is.
2077, did I have any fun? That's not good. That's a very low percentage.
That is a very low percent. In case you were confused by 20% and 1/5, like if neither of those things work for
they're
you,
the same thing.
That's a very low percent. Also, I'm just gonna make sure you get across the line. That's very, very low. Okay.
Okay. I see. I understand
now. So when
now.
you guys ask me,
perfect.
Hey, are you going to buy some Liberty and play? Because I hear they improve the game. You know what my answer is? Fuck no. I'm not spending any more money on that game.
Damn it,
I didn't like the original, and it wasn't because the game was a broken mess at launch. It's because the game just itself wasn't fun.
I'm glad though.
It was a 20%.
Yeah, I am too.
It is a lot of fun, and it's good, and he can't ruin it with his. Look at him right now. Oh my god.
That's a kissy face right there. I'm personally glad that Phil won't be able to experience something good. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily need bad things to happen to him.
No.
But
if they did, that's okay.
Fine. But I'm pleased when good things don't happen to him, too.
Right.
I think that counts. I think that counts for something.
It does count.
Rate game for me.
Absolutely
so why would I put myself through that? I know it'll happen. I'll buy the expansion. It'll run better. It won't have crashing. It won't have graphical issues. The police probably work better. And I'll just sit there and I'll be bored to tears, not liking the game. And then there'll be one mission I like, and then I'll be bored to tears again.
Stunned by that.
So that's why I didn't get it. But more
I'll be
power
bored to
you.
tears.
If you're someone who wanted to play more Cyberpunk, maybe you enjoyed Cyberpunk a lot, and you're upset that it was such a broken mess at launch. You've been waiting for them to fix it, and now they fixed it.
I guess.
Enjoy, right? The expansion is out.
Oh God!
But why am I bringing this up on DSP News? Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm stupid.
Since Phantom Liberty released,
what
was it, 2 weeks ago? Okay,
it was
you ready
like 30
for this?
million copies or something.
It sold a meager 3 million copies.
A what?
What?
It sold a what?
It sold
meager?
a meager 3 million.
Bro.
No, I mean,
kidding.
I know what word he used, but that sounded very, very careful, very, very, very close to a word that you should not say.
It sold
online
a meager 3 million copies.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
For the record.
Oh,
Cyberpunk sold
see.
way more than that overall as a new release. Meaning, the vast majority
I know he
of
said
people who have
meager,
Cyberpunk
but in the
opted to
word, in
not
the
play
moment there,
expansion.
I don't know,
They
it's
just
just a better
don't care about it
pronunciation. It
anymore.
sounded like he just
First
dropped a
impressions
really
were a
weird
bitch,
N-word.
and since the game
Like
was
an N-word
jumped
that
at
I've
launch,
never heard
they have no desire
uttered before.
to go
Right.
back and play
Big
this
Guy
expansion.
said that's more than Street Fighter
All
6 as well.
Now, the
That's
problem
great.
with that
Very
is CD
meager.
Projekt Red spent the vast majority
Very,
of their
very meager.
time and resources fixing this game in the last 2 years. So
once again,
Bought
just
the
being
game after
smug.
2.0? Good.
What?
Good. The Devilish Face said they bought the game after 2.0 and they're gonna buy the DLC later.
Nice.
Smart.
It's I
Enjoy
played it for the first time. I'm playing it for the first time with this overhaul, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I'm playing it on very hard, and it is very hard. I'm enjoying it.
Nice.
literally
What were you
all
gonna
they
say?
worked
I
on
feel
was
bad.
this. It
About what?
I don't know. I interrupted you.
Oh, I don't know.
I
came
think.
out,
Oh,
and
okay.
only a very small percentile. of those who
I have
thought
no
they
clue what you're
cared.
talking about.
So
I don't
what does that
genuinely
mean?
do not
It
remember
means
speaking.
that the company is in hot water because, ladies and gentlemen, after this,
You're in hot water.
Why?
these
I'm so
sales results were
stupid.
announced. Listen to this.
His shirt
Ready
makes
for
him look like those guys who goes to public libraries to use the public Wi-Fi for research.
Yeah.
Goddamn
he looks a little more skeezy than some of those guys, because some of those guys are like homeless tramps, right? So they're often wearing a tattered suit. Right, and they just have like an unshaven beard, but like he looks like someone who is like selling like cooked hot dogs out of the back of an RV. I
think you're right.
For $2 each, right? And Kat's in there, and he's like making her cook the hot dogs, and he's sitting outside like on like one of those benches that only are at parks and stuff. So it looks like he's clearly stolen that from a local park, and he's just got it set up outside his RV that has no gas in it, so he can't drive it anywhere.
Yes.
That seems about
Oh my
right.
God.
I would love
That's
it if
really
DSP
right.
moved into an RV and like just streamed out of the RV.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be. But we couldn't drive it because
Yeah.
of his back. Oh no! Fuck. Never mind.
Oh no.
Never
this.
mind.
The value of CD Projekt Red
God.
has dropped 27.
See, See, Sadie posted something about this in the Discord. Their
Go on.
stock is only down 11%. Okay? Only
Okay.
11.
Sure.
All right? He's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, is that changed since when he's? Oh, sure, fine, whatever. I appreciate you saying that, because like, not only is he a liar, but he's just getting it wrong. Like bringing up
Yeah.
this like now is completely pointless, because anytime any company releases something big or has something done, their value goes down because expectations begin to line up with reality, right? Whenever like when things are high up because they're speculated high, and like so like it's not what he thinks. He's acting like it's like every time a stock goes down, it's 1929. It's the Depression, and like
It's gonna crash.
yeah, you're gonna crash. The market's crashing. The video game industry is crashing.
Percent in a
It's
week.
crashing. It's gonna be fatal.
Over 1/4 of the value of the company was lost on the publicly traded stock market.
Oh.
So I think our boy made a mistake similar to the one you made just
ready
a
for
moment
this?
ago.
Oh, okay.
The value of CD Projekt Red has dropped 27% in a week.
Oh, okay. I thought he said 22.
Over 1/4 of the value of the company was lost on the publicly traded stock market because people are not buying this expansion.
Come on.
Sad part is that
That's
people
not
playing
true.
it are
You're
saying it's
so
good.
stupid.
They're like, it's good, it's reviewed well, but people just, in general, don't want to go back to this game. They say the game was supposed to be good 2 years ago. We don't care about going back
Don't
and
listen to
spending more
him,
money on this
anyone.
expansion.
He's okay. These are completely unrelated things. Like not only has he gotten this point of data wrong, he's making up another one saying that people don't want to go back to it. Like it has more sales than Street Fighter does. So
it does. It does. Like suck a dick, Phil. Please. God damn.
You should have had the game good 2 years ago at launch.
Yeah, so happy
the
to
problem
see it
with
fail.
that
Oh
is,
my God.
all right,
Whip, if he
according
was
to
talking about divorce coin, I would be happy
about-
because that would
about
mean
CD
that divorce
Projekt
coin
Red,
is probably
all
doing
right?
pretty well.
Listen to this.
Like if he had a thought on something,
it cost
the
them
opposite
almost
is probably
$100
more
million
likely to be
to
true.
make Phantom
Yeah.
Liberty, which is a humongous budget for just an expansion.
Humongous budget?
The next release that CD Projekt Red is planning on making.
It is good.
All
Good.
right.
I'm glad you like it, Lasagna Cap.
Yeah.
Is many years down the road. You know, they already
What-
have announced
what-
multiple Witcher products. Correct?
What is it, Phil? Tell us what.
Misspeaking so much.
He's wasted. There's look at his face. Look at his face here.
I gotta get it. Hold on, let me get a screenshot. Well, quick. And I got it. Thank you very much. Love that. Woo. Get fucked many times.
I'm waiting for my
Jesus.
close-up, Mr. Spielberg. I love you in Twin Cold.
Many
God,
years down the
please.
road. You know, they already
Help
have
me.
announced multiple Witcher products. Correct? So I think there's like a new Witcher.
Multiple
I don't know,
Witcher
Witcher 4.
products?
I think there's supposed to be a spin-off as well.
does he talk
and they've
like
already
this?
said
I don't-
there'll be no
he's
further
insane.
updates
His
to
brain is
Cyberpunk.
rot.
This was it. Now they're going to start working
Are
on
we working on a new
Cyberpunk 2.
Wait, there's gonna be a new Cyberpunk?
Uh-oh.
Oh, sweet. Oh. Come on.
I didn't really mean to hit pause there. Like because I was trying to read something where I thought you were reading something like
No.
that sound and the ending right there.
God. He did from a burp going to
That's
God.
like you've seen Dune, the newest Dune.
Yes.
That's like that throat. Yes. Yodeler, not yodeler. What's the
The
word?
thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Oh my God.
Okay, in addition,
Boom. Boom. Throat singing, throat yodeling is
Yeah,
better.
the throat singer.
Look at him, he's so surprised.
Punk 2.
Oh my God.
Okay, in addition,
Boom. Dude, why?
2.
Smith's dead, man.
Okay, in addition, CD Projekt Red had already announced that their next plan is to open a new studio in North America, which is going to be all new employees that they need to hire to start designing.
I'm very
new
happy I
games.
saw that.
So,
That was good.
Dude,
what is going to happen?
How the
Is
fuck do I turn that sound into music? How the fuck do I? What time was that at?
America,
I
which is going to be
know, but
okay. In addition, Punk 2.
Oh,
12:03:01.
Okay, in addition, CD Projekt Red had already announced it should not have been sold in that
I
state.
thought he
It
said CD
became the
Projekt
whipping boy of the
Redhead
gaming community,
for a second.
right? Everyone jumped on that bandwagon making fun of Cyberpunk.
Bloody,
And
hi.
they knew to save
Ghost
face, to
singing.
get back to being a reputable game developer, they had to fix this problem.
It's
They took 2 years and
reputable.
$100 million to do it.
You say
Not
They
reputable.
knew that if they
You
did
can
it,
say
if they
reputable
just said,
first.
fuck it,
I'm gonna.
let's not do it.
I'm gonna make fun of
All
him
right.
though. He can't say it.
He does constantly use the wrong emphasis in the wrong context, right? When he says like the roof of a house.
Oh, yeah,
I sometimes feel like he's like performatively talking like an old person sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think sometimes I feel like he's trying to like curate or like cultivate this like attitude of like a curmudgeonly old grandpa. And I think, and now that I say that out loud, I think it's like a way to like get out ahead of anybody criticizing him for anything, really. Oh, well, I'm old and I don't care about anything because I'm grumpy, but that's why I'm such a grouch, because I'm grumpy, and that's why no one likes me, because I'm fucking Mr. Wilson from the Dennis the Menace fucking movie.
Yeah.
Who's that
I
guy?
can see that.
Remember that? Is that
Yeah. I
Walter?
remember that.
Walter something.
I don't remember his name,
You don't
but I
remember.
remember what you're talking about.
You know the actor I'm talking about, though, huh? That guy.
Yeah.
Let's just move
Yeah.
on to the next. I think it actually would have made them look worse.
Walter
right?
Matthau. Thank
But
you.
In
There
this
we
case,
go.
I guess financially
you.
was it the right decision? Because even though they put all this time, effort, and money
guys
into
are smart.
fixing
Look at
their
that.
wrong, right? it doesn't seem like the vast majority of people who bought the original
Ew.
financially was it the right decision, because even though they put all this time, effort, and money into fixing their wrong, right? It doesn't seem like the vast majority of people who bought the original game really care. And now Wall Street is upset with that, the fact that they all this time and effort for the last 2 years seems to have kind of been a waste, and now they've lost a lot of their value. And again, we don't have another product right around the corner to say.
I hate financial advice. Everybody's like makes fun of Phil for like he's talking about wanting to make like a politics channel or whatever and a news channel and shit. Wall Street Phil is gonna be the fucking biggest nightmare of all time. Like, just this fucking market. Like, I believe that, like, investing in this company will be a really, really solid bet. I really believe in Team Health. I've put all my money in Team Health as the savvy investor that I am. I've taken out several credit cards and bought many health coins.
So low.
Yes, that's me. I'm Phil.
And start making money.
I love health coins. Buy health coin now if you're a big fan of DSP.
Even more
money
spent.
Buy divorce coin.
Do not buy divorce
coin.
Phil would never want you to buy divorce coin. Phil would want you to buy health coin.
No.
So
buy divorce coin.
No.
Is what Phil says. Yes, buy waffles.
No, buy divorce coin is what I say because Phil would say buy health coin.
No, I know that. Buy health coin because Phil says.
Do not buy health coin. Under no circumstances.
I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think.
Buy cum coin. There you go. Buy that.
There you go. That's something we can all agree on.
I don't think that because CD Projekt Red.
Buy the tip.
The launch of Cyberpunk, even though I don't like Cyberpunk.
Going.
All right, it's fine for me to not like.
Oh yeah, just make that clear.
And move on.
Health
and
coin,
not have to
seed
harp
coin.
on this
Thank you,
company,
Nerd Brew.
you know, in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? I still like things CD Projekt Red has done. I really like Witcher 3. I want to see more Witcher games.
I'm pumping and dumping cat all day.
If they make a Cyberpunk 2, I probably won't care. But there are other things I feel that they are up to the task of making great games. And I don't think that this one mistake should be a permanent slight on their record forever.
He didn't like
I think
Witcher
they
either?
can still do great things. I don't want to see
he's
the
saying
company
he did.
tank now because this one mistake that they're gonna forever never live
you
it down.
talk normally,
right?
please?
I hope that's not the case. I hope that this is maybe just a temporary
Joster, I don't know if I'm saying, I'm probably saying it wrong.
I really don't want to see
on The
them
Witcher
fail
3 as
a
hard as he
company
did
because of
Cyberpunk.
this. But yikes.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Yeah,
Probably.
losing 27% of the value of your company
Yikes.
is a horrible thing to any company. And especially when it's like, we're after 2 years of effort fixing our mistake, hopefully
Pump up the gin.
this
Pump
goes
it up.
well, and then immediately you lose 27% of the value of your company. The moment it releases. It's like, huh? Like, wait, no, that's not what was supposed to happen. We were hoping it would go the other way. No.
These sounds.
Anyway. There you go.
Why is it bad if there are like a lot of
that's
side
the news.
missions?
That's it. That's all I got.
Games like
I was looking
that.
for more news. I couldn't really find much other news
That's
for
all I
today.
got.
So that's what I got for today.
Great.
Hopefully today recover. All right.
Useless.
All right.
All right.
He said it wasn't interesting.
Folks,
That's
all right.
too.
Thank you for chilling with me today. It's getting very hot in here already, and we haven't.
I
even
need your
started
money.
the
Oh
game yet.
my god. Oh,
Please.
we're gonna do the fan
Stop.
again.
Stop.
Oh my god.
It's so loud.
It's really loud.
It's already getting pretty hot in here just for the podcast.
Why don't you spray it
So
down
plan
your
on me
shirt,
having to use this thing a bunch today. And
No,
like I
I
said,
would not
I have to
plan
get
on
some
that.
cold
What are you
compresses
talking
and
about?
things later for my neck and
Oh,
Stop
yeah,
saying
he's
compress.
with no air
God
conditioning.
damn it.
Okay.
No air conditioning.
So I think at this point,
Oh my
what I'd just like to say is thank you all for being here and thanks to those who support my
let's do a
content.
weather update.
As you know, I'm very different from many other content creators. You're not going to find product
Is he?
placements. You're not gonna
Here we
find
go.
paid promotions.
So it's 73 there right now.
So it's getting colder. Was it not 81 earlier, or is that just the high?
No, the high
Air
is
conditioning.
81 around 4 p.m.
So
Oh my
is
god.
he like he's? Oh god! Look how lumpy he is, bro. Look at all the fucking shit all over his face, dude.
Oh,
I can see
God.
like 3 dots on his face here. Oh man, he's very freshly shaven though. He does that for us. Thank you.
Yeah, he
He's
does.
just he is legitimately just squirting water on his face.
Oh, Astrodontus, this is cool. Cyberpunk is only the number 5 of current and all-time most played games on Steam. But okay, yeah. Pimple boy, look at those. Yeah, he's definitely got some adult acne going on. You know he does.
Put baby oil.
Maybe that's why he like buttons his shirt so high, is because he's got like zits all over his chest.
I'm touching me anytime I feel like it.
Period.
I'm touching him now.
Hot piece of man meat.
I mean, technically, he is hot right now, and he's a piece of piggy meat.
Is he God! Wait, is he even running?
I heard it.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it must be.
It's already getting pretty hot in here just for the podcast. So plan on me having to use this thing a bunch today. And like I said,
this is not doing anything. I'm sorry. That is not doing anything right now.
No.
Please. Like, especially holding it like that close to your face.
No,
put
if
it
you
down.
wanted to cover a big area, you hold it farther away too.
You don't like to scrape it up and down your face like it's an electric razor.
Like, might have to get some cold compresses and things later for my neck and everything.
I mean, you get some cold compresses.
With no air conditioning.
You're out of your mind.
I think at this point,
like,
what I'd just like to say is thank you all for being here, and thanks to those who support my content. As you know,
thank
I'm very
you all.
different from many other content creators.
Thank you
You're
all.
not going to find product placements. You're not going to find paid promotions or referral codes on my streams. I do my best to minimize advertisement on my stream. I only usually take one ad break on my stream.
Here's the spiel.
I do my best to minimize it, but I will still do it.
I rely heavily on crowdfunding.
I'll bombard you with ads.
You've allowed me to be who I want to be and be true to myself as a content creator and content curator.
Dude, imagine having to rely on someone else to allow you to be who you want to be.
To be you.
That's in weird, like, reverse, like, cult talk that they use in, like, the army, right? Like, the army, be all you can be, man. Not that no disrespect to anybody who's in the army, but that kind of, like, they're advertising to you to, like, you know, make you want to be inspired to do something like that, right?
Yeah.
He's, like, literally trying to inspire people to give him money.
Yeah,
for
to
15
be who
years,
he wants to be.
Be who I want to be.
Today, please support it in some way. Notably, my goals for the week.
And they hate army.
One, I want to boost
my
member numbers.
You could be as
That's a
toxic
great
as you
idea.
want.
That is a great idea. Those aren't like the. I don't know if you've seen them, but like, you know, the army make commercials. The army would make. I'm sure you have seen them actually.
Yeah, of course.
Right? And it's always like this, like, you know, I'm like a high school graduate who was at the top of my class, and I was always looking for something more challenging. So I thought I would go and pilot drone fighter bombers, and now I blow up 2 civilian weddings a day. And I'm really retrieving my potential as an army drone pilot. I'm achieving my goals. So just making those kinds of commercials, but for DSP. I was a high school dropout who had nothing going on in my life until I found out about DSP. Now I send him $25 every day, and I have found meaning in my life. Thank you.
I allow this pig to be the pig he wants to be.
Lost over 50 members in the last few days. They've expired. It would be great if you wanted to support the channel or the community here. If you could become a member or give some memberships to the community. That would help a ton, and trust me, people would be very happy to have those memberships right now. With all the new games coming out, to be able to use emotes, to have unlimited chat on the live streams rather than have to abide by slow mode, to have priority to nominate games for the Halloween event. All of these things I know people would absolutely love. So please consider becoming a member.
Popping your fingers into the mic again, please don't.
Today. Other thing, I'm trying to hit the tier 1.
I do that. I'm surprised I haven't been called out on that because I've been doing that.
I do that too.
With the cost of games coming up, that's going to be very high this month. I have to buy like
far
5-6 games coming up.
Yeah, I think Nvidia broadcast cuts out a lot of the disgusting shit that I put into this mic.
Okay.
The slide whistle sounds really good for the drinking.
I just realized what that happened. Oh.
I love those like old like Hanna-Barbera Cartoon Network sound effects sounds that like really crack me up. Like I don't know what it is. I might just be extremely old, but like the little like and like all that shit really makes me laugh.
Okay.
Yeah. And like the one thing one thing in cartoons when someone is like looking around a corner and it does like the violin string like that. That makes me laugh a lot. I like that a lot.
That's all I got. I'm not going to plug any further.
I think it's
what I will do is some shout outs. So we start off today
Ooh, look who it is. Look who it is. Hypnotic Jinx.
Oh,
Hypnotic
Jinx. Okay.
Glad my membership kept up, and hello all the new faces in chat. Shut the fuck up, you stupid
There's no
idiot.
new faces.
There's no new faces, you dipshit. You've been here.
Mr. Game Master.
He's been there for like 6 months.
Super chat. Let's get him on the leaderboard and let's see what he has to say.
Thank you. Oh wait, no, this is a different one. Wait, what the fuck?
Oh,
wait,
so
yeah,
that one from a while ago.
No, this is a different one because the real one spelled it with a Y, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Oh, wait, I don't know. Anybody know?
I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that.
You could also be right. Anybody know?
Look how suspicious Phil looks though. He suspects something too.
Okay.
Mr. Game Master with the first super chat says the
following.
following.
Okay, so it is
Hi DSP. I know you're still 50-50
Hi
on Lords of the
DSP.
Fallen. I see an early walkthrough, smooth FPS, beautiful graphics, and different developers from the first game. Yes, everyone's been saying that Lords of the Fallen is made by a totally different company. Or not a different company, but a different group of developers than the ones who made the last one. Which leads me to ask the question,
I don't even remember what he's
why call
today.
it Lords of the Fallen? The original game was a buggy piece of dog shit at launch. So why give it the same name when obviously people are going to make that association? They should have just named it something different, in my opinion. And then maybe, you know, it wouldn't have had that negative stigma associated with it. You see, for me, there's two factors involved with Lords of the Fallen.
What?
Okay? Factor number one is that
Factor the first is
literally
thus.
just finishing
Here's the
Lies
thing.
of P, which I've now been
care.
playing for, what, 2-3 weeks? And it's been an outstanding game.
And I need variety.
Way better than I originally thought it was going to be. Okay, and that's a great thing, obviously.
Phil, what are you fucking doing?
I don't know if I'm really up to playing another Soulsborne game.
Oh, clinging is thinking.
This soon. You know, it's been not.
Look at the
I'm not even done with this one, and now another one's about to come out.
I gotta go with it.
Right? So
Yeah,
it's like,
he
do I
doesn't
want to go from a
understand,
Soulsborne
like,
to a
revamping
Soulsborne?
a fucking game. Yeah.
That's you know, it's a crazy jump. In addition to that, again, with me playing Assassin's Creed
It's a
Rock,
crazy jump.
and then I'm gonna start playing Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Wonder, and Spider-Man 2, and then we've got Alan Wake 2. I don't know how I'm also going to play Lords of the Fallen. So when you're looking at the landscape of things, what's the one thing coming up that's incredibly similar to something I just did, and looks like there's probably not enough time to really play and enjoy it? Lords of the Fallen. That's
literally no one's saying to play everything. You're right.
It's like, I know I say this all the time, but it's like, I think about like having to like sit in a meeting with him and listening to him go on and on and on about why, like for example, I work in like, you know, some IT development stuff a little bit, right? And there are times when you're like, you know, X or Y can't work because of technical limitations and blah 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 blah. And so I can't finish this particular thing. And so Phil is likely just sitting there in every single meeting he'd ever be in, just going on and on and on and all the reasons why, you know, my car broke down, I hadn't enough time to do it, and so the other day, you know, we had this meeting and it took another, and then I had work to catch up on from last week, and so I didn't have any time for my work this week, so it's fucking bullshit that people were even asking me to do work, frankly.
That's the one.
No, you're
that
right.
looks like.
No, it'd be working with him would be a
skip,
nightmare. It would be torture.
It would be the worst.
My concern is, if I play Lords of the Fallen, I start playing it, and then everything else starts coming out, and now we just don't have enough time to focus on it. What if we get like 12, 15 hours into it, but now all the other new games come out? Now what do I do?
20 gifted memberships? Are you kidding?
Literally.
Oh, yay! Thank you very much, Jinx.
The channel is saved.
Guys,
Guys,
what do I do?
Organic growth.
I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to figure that out because it's going to be too much to juggle, I feel. But it's definitely something to talk about. And we have about a week. You know, today's Saturday. We have about a week because it comes out Friday the 13th. Yeah. Wow, it comes out on Friday the 13th. You want to talk about bad luck? Bad luck.
It's weird. Stop. It's weird because, like, when he gets mad about people being, like, scrubby fake gamers, but that's what he is, and it feels like someone who is on the outside looking in, thinking that like gamers are the cool kids at the cool kids table, and like he has to be a gamer. He's got to gatekeep gaming.
Yeah,
I think not good at it. Like
I kind of get. I think you're right about that. I kind of get the feeling that DSP like knew that he couldn't fit in with normal people, and so he looked at gamers and was like, oh, all these people are freaks. Like I'm like the most normal freak, so like I'll be like the king of all these little nerds, and they'll all love me, and I'll just like I'll talk about like you know, they're all so stupid, they all live in their mom's basement, so like I'll be like a cool normal guy who like drinks and like snorts and lives with my mom, so like they'll all respect me and how much all my advice that I have, and I'll just like I'll just razz them all the time, right? Yeah. I just think they're gonna love the way I razz them, like the way my uncle, right? Like the way my uncle and my dad razz me.
Ew.
Well, no, not that. What?
Okay. I didn't know if it was like the gross kind of razz or
no,
like
that's what they do. I bet you he was mocked and teased mercilessly by the people in his family.
Fuck yeah, man.
He's like a groupie little like snot boy who cries and like bitches because he doesn't get his way, and so it's impossible to like.
Buy Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah,
and on Friday the 13th.
Mainstream now too. He's got to be a cool kid.
Yeah.
Anyway,
what?
Like he just wants to sit there and watch like house hunting shows with Cat.
I'm not 100% against getting it yet.
Fucking do it.
If she was there,
I don't know how it's gonna be viable.
She is. She's just dead. He's watching it with her skeleton.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you that if DSP is keeping Cat's skeleton in his home in like a psycho style situation, that is team divorce. Okay.
All right.
No.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hypnotic Jinx is here
today.
Being
dead is a part of your health.
But marriage ends till death do us part.
No.
Yes, I think so. I think death
as divorce. You guys are
death is
wrong.
Staunchly in the realm of divorce. Staunchly.
Oh my God.
First of all, just re-up their membership for 4 months at the Ultra Supporter level. Says, glad my membership kept up.
Wow.
In chat.
I see
Thank you,
Derek
Hypnotic
was
Jinx. For
to
those who don't remember, Hypnotic Jinx earlier this year was incredibly supportive, frequently gifting memberships, tipping, and supporting the streams. We haven't seen Hypnotic Jinx in a while, so I welcome you back, Hypnotic Jinx. And I hope that you've been doing well.
I hope you will give me more money.
So I welcome you back, Hypnotic Jinx. And I hope that you've been doing well. Whatever you've been up to. Now, in the meantime, Hypnotic Jinx just
If only his moves came out like these new games.
I know,
moves.
right?
What's a move?
Moves. I think.
Oh, his moves. His moves. Yes.
Yeah.
My moves.
Yeah.
Did 20 memberships to the channel. 20.
Thank you, Matt Bale.
That is huge. Congratulations to the following people. Zan Oliver did Fallen on the Sakurai Gamer view. He's getting a gifted membership. And that will jump our membership numbers up.
I refuse to listen to that
shit. 626.
All right, guys.
Excellent.
Now, let's move the goalpost.
Let's move. Hold on. Wait, Phil. Holy shit, that's a bit. Phil, why do I have to increase the number by so much? 50. That's so much.
That's more.
Dude, that's so fucking. That's literally the equivalent of someone being like, well, guess what? Your gifts literally just didn't matter. He increased the membership goal by the exact amount that he was given. So literally no progress was made there. It was 620 before.
Yeah. Don't think about it. It makes sense. But
yeah, he literally just made that worthless.
Yeah,
I see. If you're a real person and that's you giving him those memberships, you seriously need to reach out to someone and get actual mental help, because you're throwing away money on someone who does not deserve it and does not respect you and actively antagonizes you. You, I don't know, I guess you think that you're like doing something to, like, you're getting something out of this, I guess, or you think you are. You're not getting anything out of this. You're being humiliated on both ends. You're being humiliated on both ends. Phil does not respect you, and no one here is like impressed or is upset to a degree that you're doing this. It's just stupid. It's just really stupid.
Get the memberships right there. That's a great jump back in the right direction. Okay, so thank you to Hypnotic
That's fair,
Jinx.
big guy. That's very fair.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
So thank you.
I have to
Hypnotic Jinx. Very.
I don't have I need like a dice roll for this one. I've never seen him do this like double clutch stand like D20 fucking like.
This
come on,
pathetic.
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
Hypnotic Jinx. very, very much for those gifted memberships.
I mean, that's also just Jack having his. I mean,
right. He's in a facial.
I was just gonna say I'm not on my game at all because any other day I would.
Oh my god. Also, oh god. Jeez.
Oh, daddy. Oh, don't close your eyes. Well, do, but.
Oh no.
To Hypnotic Jinx, very, very much for those gifted memberships.
Really pathetic.
Okay, Jade, good to have you here.
Metfair's got your number right there, Indrid Cold. Read that out loud. Read that message, friend, end to end, this instant.
Marriage ends Neville. Divorce required.
I know you can read better than that, Indrid.
Marriage under the death of a divorce required.
Yes.
Just stupid.
Your anguish sustains
Sorry,
me.
again, you're feeling sleepy because of
Yeah,
allergies.
it's bullshit.
I hope you feel better.
I don't believe it.
Okay, so thank you, Jinx. All right, I think that is it on the YouTube side of things. I didn't know because that Radical Jaws is from last night. Radical Jaws.
Right. Don't be swayed by her.
I missed it. Sorry, Radical Jaws.
Duplicitous womanly ways.
Sorry that I missed
Boys
it.
Club. This is only for the fellas.
Okay.
Divorce coins for the fellas.
All right, so now we're gonna swing over to the tip side of things.
Oh, deposit makers on my side too. You're seething.
The tip side.
Oh my god. Do you all hate me? Is that what this is? Huh?
And ladies and gentlemen,
marriage.
I have an announcement to make.
Oh my god.
I'm gay.
Received a
punch in the head.
$100 tip from Jinx. Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand what that?
This fucker. Okay, first of all, 20 memberships is about $100. Yeah, punch him. So this guy just spent $200 fucking. Yeah, and $80 ultra member. Oh my god. No. And the member gifting is $100 fucking dollars, dude. So it is over 200 that this fucker just spent. There's an airplane outside. Sorry.
No, this is for.
That means. Are you ready for this?
Oh, okay.
That means we get to see the new $100 animation. For the first time this month, the first time you guys will see this animation. It's the first $100 tip I received in October.
You know what this means?
And it's all going to happen
what
right.
this means is he's going to be really, really cringe.
He's
wow.
Already being so unbelievably cringe in this very, very moment. I mean, do you recognize these claps, Nerd Brew?
Oh god, Black Mage. I want TTS man to read it wherever he is. I guess it's nighttime in Australia.
He's sleeping. He's all tuckered out from the thing described in the message. Hold on.
That's true.
It's just.
Jesus, man.
Ow. Okay, so I was looking through like the marbles on stream like map making thing today to see if I could if I could just like import a PNG or something and like do like you ever play Worms Armageddon?
Money.
No.
Till death is the natural end of the union as stated
You guys
in
are
vows.
wrong.
Divorce is
No.
unnaturally breaking the union. Therefore, death is not divorce.
Dude, fuck off, man. Fuck off. It's not. Nope. You're wrong.
Now, are you ready?
No.
Are you
ready?
Even when you die, you're still married.
I hope you're ready, because here it comes.
Are you Greggy Gaggy? Here, it's okay. Oh.
Oh my
Atrocious.
god.
That's
Dog
it.
shit.
That's it.
Brownie points if you know what scene this is.
What? What's...
If
Where
I
is
know
this
what
from?
scene, sorry, brownie
Boys
points
and
if
Girls?
you know what scene that's from. Phil, tell me the scene number that this shot is from.
Literally. He's probably trying to ask what movie it's from.
No, he's asking like what scene it's from.
I know, but like this dented fucker. Brownie points if you know what movie this is from. And the fucking scene, it's the scene where his fucking head shrinks.
I'm gonna get exactly. It's right. That's like the what? I'm gonna put the scene where they're storming the beach of Normandy from Saving Private Ryan. And you tell me what scene this is, guys. What scene is this?
Is it the scene where they're storming the beach?
No, it's wait. Yeah. I'm gonna do the scene from the Lord of the Rings where they're at the Helm's Deep and there's what scene is this, you guys? Helm's Deep.
Money.
Ah.
Money.
Thank you, Jinx. I wish to play your skinflint like it's the cure for gout.
I'm
Thank you.
stupid.
Love
Oh
ya.
shit! What the fuck? Excuse me?
Well, I don't care about that.
Fuck?
If
I
that's
don't care about it.
yeah,
Thank you very much to Jinx.
Nope, don't care about
not
that
really,
at all.
not actually at
For a
all. though.
$100
Oh,
tip.
that was very sweet, and nobody ever has to do any of this. What are you doing?
Someone
Stop
just
it.
said, "Is that Batman?"
Jesus Christ.
Is that Batman? Yeah, it's Batman, all right. Oh my god.
Jeez, guys.
Oh my God, Paradox, jeez Louise.
Huge.
So there you go.
huge
Unfortunately, tips
positivity.
do help
First
the most
time
right now.
It is amazing, and since it's
Good
so
Lord.
good, I'm playing it a second
Thank
time.
you, guys.
Because I love that
Thank
Thank you
animation.
very much, Paradox.
I'm afraid we're probably not going to see it again the
Really
whole month.
sweet.
So let's see it a second time.
Put a hat on
Thank
me
you to
or
Jinx
something.
for a very generous
Oh, look, a
$100
whale.
tip here today on the stream. For those who don't know, yes, that is from the
I
horror
like
classic
that Hypnotic Goose
Beetlejuice,
over here, and it's
starring the great Michael Keaton.
What?
It is the
So wait, he actually was just
See?
like, what movie?
I
what,
told you.
What movie is this from?
ending scene
I
where
told
he's
you.
dead. And he's in the waiting room, and he starts making fun
No,
of
I
a
was right.
head shrinker,
Oh,
like,
and we
like
were both wide
voodoo
open.
doctor sitting next to him.
Yeah, it
Voodoo
says
doctor
it's
rubs
supporter
his head
because he
with
has
some
to
dust,
manually
and all of
play
a sudden
the
his head gets shrunken
yeah.
just like that.
Yeah.
It's not my
Where is my 100 pounds top animation?
Where is
Well,
my 100
McDonald's.
pounds? Yeah, I knew. I like that.
Where
I like
is
that I
it?
knew that. Where is it? I like that I knew it wasn't pound. It wasn't dollars. Like this is not that hard to do. But
Yes.
still. We don't have any $100 animations. You got to work on that.
We
Actually, I
don't
will
have
work on
any.
that. I will
Put
work
it-
on that. I promise I will.
We can put a hat on me
And
in
I'll,
the interim.
yeah, there you go. And
Yeah.
I'll manually make some animations for you in the future.
Yeah.
And manually play them for you too, because that's the kind of
Huge
guy I am.
positivity begets huge
Yeah.
positivity.
And support will just come from that. There you go.
And if you don't know, yes, they are making Beetlejuice 2. Don't ask
Yeah, I
me
know, but I
why
need
they
a
waited
hat.
this
We
long.
got a helmet.
But they are making Beetlejuice 2. I wonder if it'll actually have the original cast
Oh,
members,
good.
which would be amazing if they bring back
Okay.
Gina Davis and
What is Gina
what's
Davis?
his name? Michael
That'd be
Baldwin
cool. I
or
like
whatever.
You about to ask
Davis.
his?
Was it
oh,
Michael Baldwin? It
I
was
thought you
one
were
of the
gonna ask if
Baldwins. Which
Gina
Baldwin
Davis
was
was
in
in
it?
Beetlejuice.
It was when he was very young.
No, I
Which
was
Baldwin?
I can't remember
I
which
was gonna
Baldwin
ask
was
if
in
she's
it.
still alive, but
Which
that was
Baldwin?
a dumbass question. She's 6
One of the
feet tall.
Baldwin brothers.
Damn,
Ooh,
dog.
Dang.
She's almost 70. What? She's
Is she-
beautiful still.
Is she still
Yeah.
alive? That's not, I don't think that's that dumb of a question.
She is. No. Yes, she is. Sorry. Yeah.
When did she
Yep.
die?
She didn't die. I
Oh.
like wavered for a second.
What's the opposite? What do you say when, like, you know what you say rip when someone dies, like you like to acknowledge
Yeah.
that they died, right? What's the opposite of that when you like you find out that someone's alive? You, like live
Lip?
regularly, just continue to live regularly. Live.
Rip.
Just say
Alec-
continue to live
Alec
regularly.
Baldwin.
YOLO.
Alec
There you
Baldwin,
go.
thank
There you
YOLO.
go.
When he was very young.
Like that. Live,
Grats-
laugh, love.
Grats
There
is
you go.
good.
It does
La, la,
have some of them. It has Winona
Grats.
Ryder and Michael Keaton. Oh, it doesn't have. Oh, come on. They got to bring back Gina
That's
Davis
your
and Alec
Baldwin
Baldwin for
right
like
here.
cameos. That'd be amazing.
Okay, what?
GG.
That would be
Yeah, that's a
amazing.
good one.
I'd love to see the thing that I recognize. I'd love to see. Guys, I love the movie because I saw it. I saw the thing and I recognized. I saw him. I saw the movie. I saw the movie and I recognized him.
Anyway.
Yeah, good movie.
All right.
Yeah,
So thank you so much,
McDonald's
Jinx.
away.
Obviously, now that means we're going to have a hat
Thank you
today.
so much,
But guys, it's going to be so hot in here.
Thank you,
I
Jinx.
cannot be
Stinks in
wearing a
here.
hat that's going to make my head hot. I can't.
Are
I
you-
can't.
And I'm
Oh.
and I certainly couldn't wear a vest that's too hot either. And I would hate
You
to have to wear.
paid?
I'd hate to have to wear a thick vest and be so hot and sweaty, guys. If you make me put on the platinum vest, I would have to get
will.
all hot and sweaty. And I can feel the sweat running down my back. And I sit in my chair, getting too hot. Oh, mama, this game is too intense to play on a Saturday afternoon in this weather.
So we have to limit the hats today significantly.
You
All
pay
right.
for the hat. Get the oil, boys.
Get the baby oil.
So,
There you go. You pay for a hat, and this man is not going to
which
give you a
hat
hat.
is
That's
AC
a literal. Oh, wait.
Mirage best?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
73.
he was gonna say something about air conditioning. Like I thought he was gonna say something like, which
AC.
hat is air conditioning not having best?
Los Santos cap.
Oh.
The red
100 pounds
fedora.
is $122. So you want a 122
fake hair
animation,
hat.
or you become
I'm trying to think, what are the
Detractor,
lightest
Detractor.
hats
Bring
that
it
I have?
on.
I no, do not bring it on. I cannot deal with that. I cannot deal with that level of criticism. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, I was kidding.
Please, please. Why? Why am I cursed with this site? What have you done to me, Indrid Cold? Do you see what you're doing to me? Do you have any idea what I could be doing with my time if you had not slid into my fucking Discord DMs one day and said, "Hey, Becky, let's make a channel where we watch the guy. Let's make a channel." And I said, "Oh yeah, what's the worst that can happen? I might. It's not like one day I'll just have to be watching when he stands up and double tugs his shorts out of his asshole live on camera right in front of my fucking face. Okay?
I know. I'm so sorry.
None of this would be possible without you.
Ew.
And in reverse, it's very unsettling seeing him tucking
really
it back
gross.
in. Seeing him tucking it back in there.
And yeah, I did message dude first. I am the hostage. I'm not. He's the hostage here.
Yeah.
I'm the captor. Oh my god.
See, now I feel like this is unnecessary. I feel like this is unnecessary. Why are you doing this?
Money, money, money. Money, money,
Tug?
money.
Ew.
Kids go, money, 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 money.
Oh.
Just to note
Oh, I
that
read this already.
£100 is $122.40, so I want a $122.40 animation or I become a Detractor Beam Detractor.
Fair enough. What else
Okay.
can I do about that?
Fair enough, man.
So I don't think there's a real reason for him to be doing. I don't think unless it's like his oh, you know what? He's sneakily like tugging at his underwear. Or no, he's not wearing underwear.
Because
Wait.
he could be.
No.
Because someone like him, he either wears the tidy whities or like the the loose ass boxers that will like go up your crack.
No,
whenever.
he's wearing some fucking
Or sweaty
threadbare, torn up, holy ass underwear that is like that has like the consistency of like dandelion spores, right? Like, and it's just being held together by the gravity of his ass. I'm sure.
Oh God!
I just don't know why.
Could be like he's hot and he's like sweating on his lower half, so he's pulling it off his skin. That's really fucking gross, man.
Yeah, I could. That definitely could be. Hold on a second.
I'll do a poll. I want to see what you guys think about the boxers versus the teddy weddies. Does Phil wear? Right.
So whenever and this is going to be a just very, very quick derail, but whenever I see that kind of stuff, it always makes me think of this and when I say that kind of stuff, it always makes me think of this from Star Trek.
Money, 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 money. Kids go, money, 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 money.
Derek fact, Lydia's dad in Beetlejuice,
Warp Factor
also the
9.3.
principal in Ferris Bueller, was
that's
convicted
funny.
of being a
This
PDF
is-
file and possessing cheese pizza.
God.
Thank you, Black Mage.
Jeez.
I did not know that.
Black Mage. I'm gonna have to cut this out. It's gonna block it.
Oh,
Anyway.
really? Well,
Yes.
okay. Well, anyway, I mean, I won't play the whole thing, but anyway, he's like when he stands up, he's always like, what he does, he's always.
Oh yeah, he tugs his shirt.
I've never seen that happen before. Is
What?
this I don't know why did his communicator just pop off like that?
That's some Warp Factor
Oh,
9.3.
it did.
Oh, okay, that's okay. So this is a blooper reel of some kind. Anyway, when he stands up, he always like the tugging in his shirt isn't like part of the blooper thing. It's just like
Right.
There's something about the
is what
material
he does,
of the uniform that he's always tugging it every time he stands up or something. Like it must be like. But seeing it pop up, that's very funny. I've never seen that happen before.
Really funny.
Yeah. Anyway, so seeing Phil like tug his. Now I'm just picturing like a Starfleet communicator popping off of his ass when he pulls the shorts out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Probably the straw.
just the Galboy communicator.
I would say either the straw
Wow.
hat or the beret would be fine. So I'll say straw hat. There you go.
Do the beret. Do it. The beret. We love
Any
it.
of those
We love
hats
to
should
see
be
it.
fine. All right.
You should know how.
All right, so let me know. Let's vote.
Down. You know
Get
how
to
he
voting,
sits down?
everybody. Now, in addition to that,
I will
received
show you
a
how he sits.
$15 tip
Or she should see.
from Darren. He says, regarding Street Fighter 6, I think it's a good idea to remain
Don't give
versus
this
only
man your
PS5
money.
players for now
Keep
and
your
turn the
money.
crossplay off. You said repeatedly.
Yeah, they do a bit.
We're going a little Star Trek break from the guy for a little
Okay.
while. But this is so this first clip obviously he's beardless, right?
Yeah.
So don't let that throw you.
Okay.
Oh wait, you can't really see that. Fuck, hold on. God damn it.
Oh boy.
Boo. I gotta stretch it out.
Oh, he leans. Okay.
No, he doesn't. Well, it's more.
Somebody's in chat. He leans.
Yeah. Watch what he does. Watch how he
Okay.
see the chairs right here. Watch how he gets into it.
Okay.
Now.
Oh, what?
He steps
Oh,
over
leg up.
it. and what? I mean,
Dr.
it's.
Pulaski's being shown to
See, now he's got a beard
We're
over
ready.
the.
Come on, I'll relieve you
That's
of
how
the
big,
zero.
how much of a
God.
Chad he is. That's how much of a Chad he is.
Okay.
See ya. Look at me.
First words
I've
out
never
of your
seen
mouth
that.
Are the most important. You may want to
That's
start
funny.
with something like this.
Boom.
That's great.
Yeah.
You are
Okay.
not
Nice.
looking to compete with
Okay,
extreme
I like
tryhards.
it.
He's the biggest Chad in Starfleet.
That's pretty.
Got played
I mean,
24/7 on
he's
PC
cute
anyway.
too,
I think
so.
PS5
Oh,
or
yeah.
PS5 Master Rank is fair. Great stream quality, by the way. Cool. I'm glad to hear
Red
that. I
Dwarf
really want to hear what your guys' feedback is once we get into
That's
the game
right.
today. If you think it sounds looks better
Sam.
than it did yesterday. Because, like I said, yesterday we were having
think Sam
problems
liked
changing
the
this
Star
encoder
Trek
setting.
field
Hopefully, it
trip.
looks better for
Yeah,
you
he
guys.
likes.
Okay?
He wants to watch Red Dwarf though or something, which is a blind spot for me. I've never seen
Oh,
Red
Jinx.
Dwarf.
I didn't read your. You're absolutely right,
Oh,
Jinx.
Jinx.
I totally didn't read your message. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Daddy,
Oh.
a message, please. Oh, the trolls are all saying that you don't respect me and that I'm a stupid retard for giving you money. But please prove them wrong by answering my question, Daddy, please.
Jinx, no, I'm really sorry. I'm totally sorry, dude.
Sam,
I
you take
completely
my
skipped your
voice
message.
all the time
I
and
was so
play it before
excited
that
about
being
getting a
said.
giant
Take
tip
that
and the
one.
Beetlejuice
No.
animation. I didn't read
That's
it.
fine.
Yes.
I'm gonna read this. So he says,
No.
well, first of all, to address Darren, I think you're right. I think at least for the next stream, I want to stick to PS5 only, and let's see how it goes. I'm not saying I exclusively want to.
Oh, sorry. I've been not diligent in my sound effect.
So he
uses.
says,
Hold on.
Oh yeah. What are you doing?
well, first of all, to address
Sorry.
Darren, I think you're right. I think at least for the next stream, I want to stick to PS5 only, and let's see how it goes. I'm not saying I exclusively want to only play PS5 forever.
That's
But
a really
I said,
good
I would
sound
like
for
to
the
play
hair
notable
stuff.
players,
so
but
good.
I don't want to play them with a giant disadvantage. So let's see how it goes. But I think at least next stream we'll go PS5 exclusive, and we'll go from there. All right. So Jinx, thank you so much for the $100
okay.
tip. Boy, I'm a goof. I didn't even read his message. You ready? So he says
I'm
the
such a
following.
goof.
Jinx here. Sorry for the long
goof.
hiatus. I was going through some family stuff. I did decide to take a step back from the internet for a while. Hope I didn't miss much. Well, you missed a lot of playthroughs and a really awesome summer. The summer
Yeah, you
was
missed
quite
a lot.
fun this year with Street Fighter 6.
Do you think
Hope
Phil
you're
has a
well,
gag
and that cat is good
reflex?
too. We are. She is.
No. Yes.
It's good
Yeah,
to see all
he
familiar
does.
faces and to some new ones. Keep up the good fight. Thank you so much, Jinx. And again, apology.
Thank you so much, Jinx. Okay, that's it. Nothing more to that. How is that for your answer there? DSP wouldn't have anything big enough to glock on. Hilarious.
My fault. I almost missed this freaking message because I got so excited about the Beetlejuice animation. So, thank you, Jinx. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay.
Welcome
More
back.
money,
Thanks for
please.
the money, Hungy.
Yeah, I mean, you missed a lot. You missed the summer of Street Fighter 6, me getting better at fighting games
Squish.
again for the first time in like 15 years.
Yeah,
Actually-
yeah. You missed me
I am getting better.
You missed me getting really good at fighting games. You missed me being a really cool guy. It was really hot. It was really hot this summer. You missed me being
Played
sweaty.
well in a fighting game, which is wild to think. Tons of RPGs, right? You missed Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. You missed Final Fantasy 16. You missed Diablo 4. You missed an awesome
Here's
retro playthrough of
everything
Chrono
I've
Trigger, which I
played.
recommend you go watch if you didn't see it. It's so good.
Yeah, go watch all 161 fucking I don't know, fucking videos of that game. Is that how many videos there are at Chrono Trigger? So just watch that this weekend.
What else? Man, there was a lot of good stuff that happened this summer. So definitely check out the stuff you missed. Derek says, Beetlejuice 2 is going to have Catherine O'Hara again. Okay, she was in the original. And Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe? I mean, listen, I'm a fan of Willem Dafoe. I think he's a great actor. I think he'll bring some good stuff to the show, or to the movie. But I wonder what character he'll play. Because he wasn't in the original. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Interesting, guys.
Interesting. All right.
Jade, you're welcome. He says, thank you so much for the T-Rex animation. Yes, I took all your suggestions of
what. The T-Rex animation. Oh my god. Like from Jurassic Park. Like, I love the idea that Jade is fucking sitting there just being like, dinosaur!
to use for Halloween this year. And I tried to implement a lot of those. People said Beetlejuice, I got Beetlejuice. People said the T-Rex, I got the T-Rex.
Good Beetle guys.
Okay. Says he plays an actor in it. An actor playing an actor.
An actor?
There's a word for that.
Really? Interesting.
Yes. Horatio, I know him well.
Money.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to suffer the trolls and arrows of the forefathers of our dreadment and...
There's a word for that. It's called great casting. That's the word for it. Anyway.
Are you kidding?
It's called... What? What are you talking about?
The T-Rex.
It's called great casting.
Okay. Says he plays an actor in it. An actor playing an actor. There's a word for that.
Do you think he... Okay, first of all, like, there might be a word for that, and I can't think of what it is either.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know. So maybe I'm as stupid as Phil, but I don't think there is but maybe there isn't actually also something like a special word for being like acting like the thing that you are. I don't know.
It's called great casting. That's the word for it. Anyway,
great casting. Yeah, meta, I guess. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think meta.
All right, so guys, here's the deal.
Yeah, that sounds
We've gotten through shout outs. We've gotten through everything I had to talk about. If you'd like to do a little bit of Q&A today, please tag me in the chat. Hypnotic Jinx loves the new background. Yes. All kinds of stuff.
Thanks, Hypnotic Jinx.
I got different horror themed things that I've been alternating between. But we got horror on the left. Right? And we got more traditional gaming on the right. Although we do have Potion up here. Don't forget Potion.
Actually,
staple of every
thank you, but no,
Very
thank
nice.
you. Please don't send any more super chats.
Yeah, Beetlejuice was 1988. I remember. I
really don't want to I really don't want to do this. Like, I really don't want to have to sit here and actually take time out of this and talk and discuss this kind of thing. But in the interest of just kind of getting it out of the way and not even having to think about it anymore, I'm just gonna actually say that I refunded the $100 that you sent to us via PayPal.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do that via super chat. But
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do that. So if somebody could tell me how to do that, that'd be great. But
Yeah.
I'm not interested in your money. And you can give your money to Phil. I don't want your fucking money. I don't know who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not interested in you whatsoever. But we got a strict no dents allowed rule in this channel.
We had some issues.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to get you out of here, buddy. So thanks, but no thanks. So
sorry, man.
Kick rocks. Suck an egg.
I don't know if it's real, but it's freaking me out.
Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way back. And suck a dog.
Suck a dog.
There you go.
I remember when it was a brand new movie.
Thank you. Goodbye.
I loved
honestly,
it.
it made me really nervous.
I'm not into it. I don't want to. I don't have anything to do with you.
It could be the fact high refresh rate monitors are now more common for PC.
We're not sure. I'm really not sure, but it made me very nervous.
It doesn't even make me nervous. It's just I don't want to even I don't want to have to deal with even.
It made me nervous.
Juan David, you are counting down.
I don't know.
I played the Jurassic Park video games. When I was growing up, let me think about this. I didn't own any, but I swear I rented some. I must have rented at least one or two of those classic platformers on I probably would have been SNES because that was the console of choice for me. So I probably played the SNES version.
Don't pop your fucking fingers into the mic.
Did I not buy Jurassic Park on the Sega CD? But I don't think I ever played it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think I ever played it at all.
Do we need a troll LARPer? If we did, damn.
If so, I don't.
Jinx says, did you
sorry, but
the
Pose law is kind of
if they bring
in
back
effect
the crow, you know what's
here
gonna
a
happen.
bit. And if I can't tell the difference between you and an actual dent, then I'm just going to assume that you're a dent.
Honestly,
yeah.
The first Crow movie is decent, pretty good.
Big apology.
Sadly, we lost.
Yeah.
Brandon Lee,
but like I can't
during the filming
tell
of the,
is the
movie,
problem.
I mean, infamous that he died because someone used an accidental real bullet instead of a blank, or was it a malfunctioning blank or something like that? It was so awful. What a tragedy.
Oh, that's funny. He's talking about well, it's not funny. He's talking about The Crow.
Honestly, the first Crow movie is decent, like pretty good.
That's you.
Sadly, we lost.
Ah, that's me. God, that was loud.
During the filming of the movie, I mean, infamous that he died because someone used an accidental real bullet instead of a blank, or was it a malfunctioning blank or something like that? It was so awful. What a tragedy. And then the sequel came out and it stunk.
Yeah, Fart Priest, I understand that, but we had some issues with Chef D.
I'm stupid.
So,
a little confession. I am
Mr.
jealous.
Game
I know
Master,
it!
now that you've seen Starfield, are you worried about the next Elder Scrolls? Don't you think they need a new engine?
Paradox, you're fine.
Yeah, I would say so.
You really don't have
fine.
to do that
Yeah,
either, dude.
I would
Please.
honestly
I
say so.
appreciate that
Don't
very
have
much.
to
But that's not. It's not
I
like
don't think
a.
that this engine is working anymore. They need something.
I really
seriously.
that's very, very generous and very kind, but
Okay.
it really is not necessary. And I'm not doing it. I'm not trying to like be like a fucking grandstanding person or whatever. But it's just like I just don't. If that's the person who has actually been the same person who's actually been giving Phil money under the name of Hypnotic Jinx, I'm not interested in his money because I don't know who he is. And even though I don't know who anybody else here is, I can't be certain that that guy doesn't have some kind of weird ulterior motive. I don't think anybody else here has a weird ulterior motive in giving us money.
Right.
But I'm not willing to really take the chance on all that. So yeah, and if you are a LARPer who is LARPing as a Dent, I apologize that your joke was so good that I didn't get it. But
Yeah.
you know, try again with 200 next time. You know, and who knows? Maybe that one will get through. That'll show me you're serious. You know what? That's it. You know, it's these bullshit pussy ass $100 troll tips that you think you're gonna sneak by me. If you want to charge me back some real money, hit me up with some thous, okay? Let's see how we go then. Several thousand dollars. Charge that back. You'll show me. Oh boy.
Yeah, let's see if I charge that one back, huh?
No, don't worry about it at all, Fart Priest. That's totally fine. I'm just trying to make sure that my thinking is clear, that the people know.
You're okay,
I'm just trying to be transparent, right? Like I just want to
I
make sure
played
that
Telltale
everybody
Games Walking Dead when it was brand
knows
new.
how I feel about stuff.
Over a
And
decade
yeah, at the end of the day,
Rather
it's
not
actually one of my most
hide
notable
shit.
playthroughs of the time.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even about hiding stuff, but it's like
Money,
people
money,
are gonna like
money.
yeah,
Kids go,
you may as well
money,
just
money.
talk about it, right? Because
Big
it's
up
here,
Snooze
right?
and into it.
Right.
Pretty sure you know I'm legit
Pat.
from before. Here since you refunded the problematic one.
Thank you very, very much. That's
That's
very,
really
very kind
sweet.
of you.
Because
You don't
those
have to do
playthroughs were
any
not
of
kind of
this, I
prominent
swear
at
to
that
God.
time.
Yeah.
Buy
And I was one
yourself
of the bigger
something
gaming
nice.
YouTubers to cover that game at launch and really enjoy it. You really, it threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
Because I
All
had
good,
not
Fart
really been
Priest.
playing
All
those
good,
kind of choose
everyone
your own
else.
adventure games, and I actually didn't know
right.
much about
Yes,
Walking
God,
Dead at
hold
the
on,
time.
sorry, I am
actually
working on
started
that.
watching
I
the
got
Walking Dead
distracted.
show
I have
around the
ADHD,
time I
I'm
started
sorry.
playing the games.
Exactly, Fart Priest.
So I didn't really know what it was going to be. But it ended up being really successful. Yeah, one of my biggest playthroughs of over 10 years ago.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
For sure.
So much has happened in the last
Successful
10 minutes.
playthroughs.
Any other Gina Davis or Alec Baldwin movies I know? Alec Baldwin, I don't know.
Yeah, Phil
He's been in
sucks!
some stuff, but like Gina
Tell
Davis,
him.
I know she was in A League of Their Own.
Woo!
And that was a huge movie when it came
Okay.
out at that
A
time.
League of Their Own.
I liked that movie, but I don't like when Phil talks about it.
I don't know. I'm sure I've seen them in a million movies, but we're talking 1980 stuff. I'd have to go back and think. Did
Yeah,
I ever
we
read the Walking
hate
Dead
that.
comics?
Yes,
I bought the compendium, the very first ever compendium, and I read pretty much the entire thing. So whatever that first compendium was, I believe it carried them all the way through the plot line where the end of where they're at the prison, and then the prison society falls apart and they're forced to abandon the prison.
What are we
or whatever.
talking
I have
about?
no clue. I
That's
genuinely
where I
have
stopped
no
reading.
idea what we're talking about. Is this
It's
just this is just a
Showtime.
Q&A
I used to watch
then, right?
the Beetlejuice cartoon. That was yes, there was a Beetlejuice children's cartoon. I want you to think about.
Oh my
this.
God!
The
Shut
movie's
up!
very adult oriented.
Everyone,
right?
like, this is so annoying because like probably a lot of people like don't like are just like what's the old fucking idiot talking about, right? And if they they can just like dismiss it from their minds without wasting any extra like thought cycles on it. But like I know what he's talking about, and so my brain is at least being forced to like remember or something, right? So like my brain is being made active by him, and I hate it. Like
right.
At least like people who are younger than him can just ignore it because he's basically talking nonsense. Like I also hate when he says, "I want you to think about this. I want you to think about this." The RoboCop movie was tight. The RoboCop movie cartoon was tight as hell. Let me tell you that.
There's an F-bomb in it. Beetlejuice is not a family-friendly character in any way, shape, or form. They made a children's cartoon out of it. And Beetlejuice was the hero. They took the villain of the movie and they made him the hero of the
He's not a
cartoon.
villain.
Want to talk about mixed messages for kids?
He's not a villain.
Really? Like, oh my god. They did that all the time back in the day. They would take like rated R movies.
Villain.
Rated
or
R.
movies that were very adult oriented, and they would convert it into children's content to sell to children. There'd be a cartoon with a bunch of action figures and shit. And it's like, wait a minute, did you see the movie? Like, this should not be sold to kids. Like, why did they did it all the time back in the day?
God, Phil, you're the
very shameless
worst. Like, Phil is just the exact like worst kind of person from this like era of like, you know, outrage, not outrage, but like just complaining about everything. You know, thinking, oh, what about our kids? Oh my god, they're gonna. Oh my god. And it's just like, why would he even want that? And just speaking of the Beetlejuice cartoon, any other people, you know, sort of figure out that they liked girls because of this chick? Big time.
Let's see. I'm gonna check and see what chick? I was looking to see what the rating. Oh yeah, she's cute.
Big time.
She's adorable. Nice. Yeah. So Beetlejuice was rated PG.
Right, yeah. There's like no violence in it or anything.
I looked at the blackout curtains.
Yeah.
The problem with my office
I think
is
most
twofold.
it would have been PG-13.
Number one,
the problem with my office.
I have a window with lots of problems. My windows have holes in them because the previous owners were morons.
Dexter's on for the win.
They didn't want to
put
holes in the wall.
Just because she's got a dump truck ass.
The freaking screen. So
thank you.
Every year,
LRT.
I have to tape up that screen with weatherproof tape. And eventually I would like to replace it. The problem is the window is a custom size. It's not like a standard window size.
It's a custom size?
It's not up, down.
What does that mean?
What?
The window is a custom...
Why do windows have holes?
Because they're custom sized. Yes. I didn't get the standard sizes of my windows.
Screen.
Yeah, exactly, Keopathic.
So every year,
it's
I
like
have
a
to
dark,
tape up that screen
like a
with
dark
weatherproof
comedy.
tape.
Boom.
And eventually, I would like to replace it.
It's
The
like a
problem
Michael
is the
Keaton
window
movie.
is a custom
It's like
size.
funny.
It's not
They
like
dance
a
and they
standard window
sing
size.
the daylight.
It's not up
you know,
down windows. It's those
well,
side
Mr.
slider
Tally
windows,
Man,
whatever they're
Tally
called.
Me
I can't remember what those are
Banana.
called. That's what I
Daylight
have.
Man.
So to get that screen replaced would cost a lot of money because it's a custom size. So I've never replaced that screen.
They use that Jump Into Line song. I love
every
that
year
song.
I need to have a way to access it and tape it up. It's really
annoying.
annoying.
There you go.
Touch your body, Ed.
Number two, like I just mentioned,
I believe you.
the window is a custom size. So
That's
it's not
a
like I
banger.
could just go to the store and say,
great
hey, I'm just
song.
going to buy a standard size
Touch your
window
body,
blackout curtain.
Okay.
They don't
I
make them
believe
that
you.
size. You see, the window, when I got these blinds for the window, and I went to the store, the
Why are
standard
we
size
talking
doesn't fit.
about this?
I'd
Talking
have
about
someone come
blinds
out
now.
with
This is a
custom,
gaming podcast, by the way.
It
measure
is.
and
Anybody
custom
who stops
cut
by
and
is like, oh, cool
design
games. Oh my god,
the
no.
blinds for
Yeah,
my
oh,
house.
please.
So normally, blinds would cost whatever.
No,
it cost
they're
insane
a
amount of money.
square.
Like, I
It's
remember
not like your
each
windows are a
room
star shape.
was around like I think this was 150. I think that room was 150. And I think the
You have 50
master
windows
bedroom
in your house, and they're all custom
was like
sized.
200 or more plus tax. So overall, it was like $600 more dollars to get all the blinds in my house because it was all custom work. You couldn't just order them and do them yourself.
Going to Home Depot.
So if I were to do the blackout curtains, it would literally be the same thing. The thing is, I think I probably would be interested in blackout curtains, honestly, to stop the sun. Okay. But here's the trade-off. The blackout curtains would not allow a breeze at all. At least with these blinds.
I thought he said a grease.
I'm getting
would not
some
allow
air
any
through the
grease.
slats. Blackout curtains would just block the whole window.
This is stupid.
So, yes, I would have
yeah,
less
they
heat,
would,
but
you can
also
also
air
move them to the
circulation,
side,
creating
stupid.
stuffiness
Or
of
like
the air, so
only.
would it even? I don't know if it would help it or
Yeah, you
not.
can draw them.
I
You
pay
don't
a lot
have
of
to
money.
like leave them
Someone
on
comes
all
out
the
here,
time.
custom measures, custom
This is
installs,
nuts.
just to find out it's just as hot because I don't have any air coming in the window when the
I don't
curtains
know
are
what's wrong
down,
with him, man.
right?
What?
So, I don't know what to do.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't know what to do with this.
I don't know what to
office,
do.
Right?
I don't know, guys. I bet more money will help.
Yeah, I think maybe if I bought more Hogans, maybe that'll help.
Darren
Yeah.
says, I'm interested in
it's
your
so much
final
cooler in
thoughts
here
once you beat
now that I have
Starfield.
Hogans.
I don't agree with your progression
So
skill
also,
tree. You'll never be
people
able to
are
upgrade
saying
many
that
things
he
on your
probably
first
wears
run. It
sweaty
seems to be
whiteys
that's correct. Like
and
it
not
seems
the
like
boxies.
the game is saying You have to commit to choices.
Gross.
Do you want to be a good
Gross.
pilot?
Gross.
Do you want to be a
Gross.
crafting master?
If someone has
Do you want
that,
to be a combat master?
bro.
Do you want to be a
From,
master of dialogue and
what's his
lock
name?
picking and stealth?
Brand
Like you have to
Dude's- Brand Dude's
specialize
channel?
in what
He's
you
always
want.
spamming.
Right.
And that's all you get in one
Bruh.
go.
I really
And then
love
if you
that
want to
sound.
get other things,
Yeah,
you have to play the
that's a
game
good
again
one.
and again to unlock
Brand
the other
Dude,
stuff.
send.
And
Yes.
I don't know
I
if
command you.
necessarily, you know, that was the way
Oh
to go.
my god. I thought
The
Dave
fact
brought
that
that
you
up
can't
at
really
first.
dabble too much, because like what I've done, I did.
Oh, dang.
I maxed my
It's
speech.
not-
It's
I maxed
huge.
my lock
Yeah,
picking.
it's not transparent.
Now I'm looking
either.
at
Hold
what
on.
else
Oh,
should I
right,
put stuff
yeah.
into.
Hold on,
All
hold
right,
on.
I'll
I
put
can
some stuff a
send
little bit
you-
into
I-
the
I-
ship
hold on,
stuff.
hold
So
on,
now my
hold
ship
on.
is
I
much
got it.
better. It
Okay.
has better
Hold on,
weapons.
hold on.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
we're
to
doing
get
a
to the point where
vest.
I can pilot with the higher
Wait,
level
just wait.
ships or whatever. But as
There
I'm
we
doing
go.
that, I'm realizing, well,
Looks so
I'm
good.
crafting suffering. So now I upgrade
Looks
my
so good.
research tree. Now I can craft a
Looks
little
so
bit,
good.
right? But I'm like, I'm already 40 hours
Your
in. At
best
what
yum.
point do you say, okay,
My-
this is what I'm
my
focusing
guy
on?
is getting
Like,
a
I
little
don't
bit
get it. I think
radicalized,
that,
I think,
I
isn't
agree.
he?
I think the skill
He's-
tree.
A little
If they
bit.
wanted that, they
The
should have
Fez,
made it
the
much easier.
sunglasses.
Like maybe you get 2 skill
bit.
points a level,
Yeah.
so you can diversify your abilities
Don't
a little
say
more.
that
It
in
makes the game
chat.
a little bit more
Uh-uh.
fun and feel a little bit more open and customizable. Love it. Right now,
It's
90% of the game is
amazing.
running around,
Looking
talking, and
succulent.
shooting. And then every once in a while, you get to do something a
Thank
little
you very,
different.
thank you,
But it really
Francisco.
feels like that's the game.
He
Run
gave me
around,
5
talk,
months,
shoot.
man. That's
Run around,
very
talk,
cool.
shoot. Run
Crunchy
around,
corn,
talk,
yum.
shoot. That's the whole
Yum.
game. And
Crunchy
for a game
vest,
that was
yum.
supposed to be unique and different from Fallout or Elder Scrolls, it doesn't
That's
feel unique or
also
different.
right,
It's
Lord
exactly
Kane.
the same game.
Yeah, like can you imagine how much time? Well, I mean, it's literally a situation where someone doesn't want to solve their own problems because it would
Yes.
give them nothing to talk about anymore, right? He's literally like
Yeah.
been reduced to bitching about the weather, and like if he
And
fixed
like
that,
blinds.
yeah, if he fixed those things, he wouldn't be able to bitch about them anymore. So like,
Oh,
But
right,
it's still
yeah.
Steam, but it's the
Yeah,
same
you're right.
game you
Okay.
played before over and
Wait,
over. They
what?
didn't really innovate.
Oh,
Maybe if
bonus.
they had
Pat-
the ability to go
paprika?
more into those
Enjoy
unique
your
skill
brainworms.
trees and do
Enjoy your
things
brainworms.
differently.
Yeah.
It would have actually felt more unique.
I like
but right
that
now, it
name.
doesn't really feel like it even has its own identity, quite frankly. Like the world of Fallout and the world of Elder Scrolls are unique and they resonate. People will remember those worlds forever, right? You
Yeah.
can think when the first thing you think Elder Scrolls, you think about all those cool things about the world of Elder Scrolls, right? Those different things about the design of the world.
This is
the
a hat
different
stall. You're
races,
right.
All
No,
that stuff.
vest
When you
stall.
think
Wait.
Fallout, you think, oh,
No,
the
'cause he's got the
post-apocalypse,
pole
bottle
going for the
caps,
hat already.
Nuka-Cola, of Elder Scrolls.
I keep
right?
forgetting
Those different
about this.
What are
things
you
about the design of the
doing?
world, the different races, all that stuff. When you think Fallout, you think, oh,
Money,
post-apocalypse, bottle
money,
caps,
chips go, money,
Nuka-Cola,
money.
radiation,
Proof he
rules,
doesn't
super
spend money
mutants.
responsibly.
When you think Starfield,
Flip
what do you
this.
think?
Thank
Yeah.
you, Lord Kane. Yeah, agreed.
he could be
Shooting
spending it
things.
on shit to like stop bitching about
Spacesuits.
stuff, but he doesn't want to stop
Yeah.
bitching about stuff.
Generic shit.
Get a new PC.
Nothing. What unique thing do you think about Starfield?
Boom.
Really? I can't even
She
think
says,
of one. Can you think
Phil
of one unique thing that stands out? You say, I will remember
Ride
that
is
about
equivalent
Starfield
to
that will
lunchtime
resonate.
there.
Not at all.
Everyone
It's
talks
like the
about weather
world
and
they
elements.
created
That's
isn't even
great.
that interesting. And that's supposed to be their new IP.
First thing he thinks
and it
of in
doesn't really
Fallout
work,
is
in my
bottle
opinion,
caps.
as
Yeah,
something
big guy,
that
that's
stands alone.
currency.
Oh, yeah.
You could buy stuff with those in that game. It's like
I
the
need
most
to play
important thing in
those.
the
I have
world.
them,
Okay.
but I haven't played them yet.
So this is what it's like when doves cry. But my name is
So it
also
looks like we're gonna have the
Millhouse.
straw hat today. That's
I
what you
thought
guys
I
are
was
voting
the only
for,
one.
right?
A pain I know all too well.
Oh yeah. The straw hat is pretty much massively in the lead, so I think I'm just gonna end the poll right now. Why not?
Massive.
How
Right?
long has
Lead.
the poll been going on? Just put the fucking hat on, pig.
It's been
Cool.
going a long time. Like, our polls can go on a long time
Well,
because
Tekken
whatever.
8 coming out next year
We
compete
just
with
put
Street
the
Fighter
damn hat
6.
and vest
Well,
on,
here's
right?
the thing. I like Tekken. I like Tekken more than Mortal Kombat, for the record. I really
Shut
do.
up!
The thing is, I'm dog shit at Tekken.
boy.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm
dog
terrible
shit.
at Tekken. I
Dog-
like the game.
dog shit.
The graphics are great. The lore
Yeah,
is interesting. The
it was
gameplay
Game
elements are
Master.
sound.
It was cringe as
But
shit.
I suck ass at Tekken. For me to get good at that game,
Ass.
it's going to take a lot of time and effort. And I don't know if you guys want to see me invest that much time and
Yes.
effort into a second fighting game.
Smash.
You know, I'll get it. I'll play it. I'll have fun. I'll give it a shot. But I am terrible. Like I dropped playing Tekken competitively around the
I
time
don't
of Tekken
care.
4.
I don't care.
So you're talking like 3 to 4
Like,
missed games
move
where I didn't
on.
learn the tech. So that's how far behind I am.
Please.
You know. You want to know what I was good at? Tekken Tag Tournament
Yeah.
2. Remember that? I was pretty good at that. That game I was
Tournament.
Oh,
Stop
give it a
it.
shot.
just
But
watch the
I
effort
am
it takes him to get out
terrible.
of the
Like,
chair here.
I dropped playing Tekken competitively around the time of Tekken 4. So you're talking like 3 3 to 4 missed games where I didn't learn the tech. So that's how far behind I am, you know? You want to know what I was good at? Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Remember that? I was pretty good at that. That game I was good at. That was the last one I really cared about.
Elon Musk just tweeted he's going to pay game streamers to stream on Twitter. Gifted subs are no tip cut. What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, I think you mentioned something about that the other day too.
Weird.
You could stream on Twitter.
Sneezed. I sneezed when I was in the closet.
Okay.
Phil's gonna be into that.
Yeah.
So now I really I'm on
fucking
safari
good,
or
man.
something. Look at me. I got my straw hat. I got my.
I don't think you wear.
I look like I'm supposed to be in Jurassic Park right now. All right? Like I'm on adventure. This is great. Who am I? What character am I?
Serious, man?
You're the
You're
pile of
stupid is
shit.
what you are.
You're the
Yeah,
pile of
yo.
Triceratops shit.
I'm lion hunting.
Get him. Get him. What? Grandma on Dent Safari. Yeah, there you go. Dent Man, like that
I need
too.
to drink with an umbrella. There you go.
Look, Jurassic PDF.
He actually looks like fucking Dennis Nedry.
He does. He fucking
Derek,
does
I'm
with
not
the
too interested
shirt
in talking
and
about
everything.
Deadpool 3 and movie sequels, just so you know. I didn't even see Deadpool 2. So.
Well, get fucked, Derek. Holy shit. Jesus
up,
Christ, dude. You have to do it to him. At DSP Gaming, Deadpool
Really
3. At DSP Gaming, Deadpool 3 coming out next year in 2024. What do you think of movies making multiple sequels? Is it too much?
Oh my god. Derek, shut the fuck up.
Derek, get fucked.
I need to drink with an umbrella. There
fucked.
you go.
I love that he wouldn't even answer that question and instead would just give him dead
Now
air.
I really I'm on safari or something. Look at me.
Yeah,
I got my
safari.
hat, I got my.
Safari.
I look like I'm supposed to be in Jurassic Park right
He
now.
really does look
right?
like fucking
Like I'm on
Dennis.
adventure.
Oh my god. Jurassic Park.
This is
Yeah.
great.
Jurassic.
Who am I? What character am I?
Dennis
I don't know.
Nedley.
I don't
know.
Ned Ree.
I'm lion hunting.
Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
What did Jade say? I can't read it. Jurassic Park first
need to drink with an
horror
umbrella. There you
movie
go.
I see, and second
Derek, I'm not too
Beetlejuice
interested in
horror
talking about Deadpool
movie
3
I
and movie
see.
sequels, just so you know. I didn't even see Deadpool 2.
Come on.
So. Jay says Jurassic Park was the first horror movie I saw, and the second was
Oh,
actually
look, it's
Beetlejuice.
DSPs.
Wow.
DSPs.
There you
Nobody
go.
cares.
Although, again,
See,
I would
look,
say Jurassic
Burdell-
Park's more of a horror
Burdell's
movie.
here.
I wouldn't say Beetlejuice is a horror movie. It's just a
It's
wild
not a
Tim
horror
Burton weird
movie.
movie. I gotta blow
It's
my
not.
nose now because I sneezed. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, God. See, I have kind of a runny nose today. You know what I did?
What?
I have tissue right here
Where did
on
the
my
load
desk.
go?
It's in the tissue.
In the tissue?
Go, cool, loud car. I love that.
Oh, I thought that was coming from
Jesus.
him. I was like,
No,
what in the
it's
fuck
from
is
me.
happening?
No, that's for me. Fuck. They
but-
do that multiple times a day.
That sucks.
Fuck. Sorry. Oh, wait. Is he farting? Right. Is he?
Ugh.
We're going to listen. Shh. He shat his pants. Yeah, he farted. That was what was happening. Yeah.
Ugh.
Right? He shitted himself.
You are shitting yourself.
Where'd I get the straw hat from?
see
I
the
ordered
shit
it off
coming
of
out of your
Amazon.
ass.
Yeah, I ordered it off of Amazon.
Yes.
Your ass.
This was from when I
Not
played
yet.
One Piece.
Oh, not
The
yet.
One Piece RPG earlier
Blow
this
your
year,
nose.
and people were
Blow
interested in
your
a new hat,
nose.
so I ordered
I
it off
can see
Amazon
the
as a
snot
Luffy hat.
coming
Oh, it
out of
really
your
looks like a
nose.
Luffy hat, like it looks
yet.
like an outdoor hat, like a, you know, it goes with the shirt. It really does go with the shirt, right?
Gross whip.
So Darren says, too bad there's not any good Jurassic Park games to play. You look
Stop.
perfect for it. Maybe one day we'll do a Jurassic Park marathon. We'll have to find all classic Jurassic Park games to play.
No.
of
You
something.
can't watch movies
Right?
on YouTube.
How are
What
you gonna
talking
do
about?
that? You could if
Excuse
you
me.
had a Discord, which you totally don't.
Stop that.
What did Derek say? How much was the fan you got?
How much
Why
was the
ask
fan I
that?
got this? I've had
It
this
was
for
probably
many
like
years.
$20.
I have no idea how much it cost. I bought
Why
this 100
ask
years
that?
ago. Probably during a hot
So
summer.
funny.
Made in China.
years ago.
What?
Patent's pending.
Yeah, nose pick.
He's-
Woo!
He's
Well,
like
it doesn't have a
reading
year on
off-
the
What?
bottom. Made in Chicago, Illinois.
Patent
USA
pending.
made.
Why would a fan that you bought have a year it was made on it? Nothing does that.
Established 1918 under the
Yeah,
Spray Fan Corp. proudly manufactured in the U.S. of A.
Like, he really expects an item to have the year it was made on it.
Right.
You don't do that.
A time capsule of some
Wait,
kind.
what?
Yeah. That's
Listen
so
to this.
weird.
Huh?
What?
Oh boy.
O2
God.
Cool, based in Chicago, Illinois, USA, made in China. That's amazing. American product
Why
made in
does he
China.
do this when he sees like a made in China sticker? Every time.
Oh, he's giving me such a headache, Kindred. Did
I
you hear
know.
what he just said?
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
What, American product made in China. Well, now I heard everything. Well, now I've heard everything.
Right. Like,
Figure that
that's so
one out.
stupid. I mean, a company can be based in the U.S.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
called the
outsource
O2
their
Cool.
fucking products to
O2
China.
Cool, because it blows
Right.
O2
Did I
air
say
in your
this?
face.
It's racism.
it also
there you
spritzes
go.
you.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
I
Yeah.
just sprayed water all
Also
over my
stupid.
glasses. I'm
Stupid
pretty
racist.
stupid. I literally did not remove my glasses
idiot.
before I sprayed. So
Stop!
now my, my
This
glasses
is-
are completely covered
This is
in
playtime
water
for you.
because I'm a
It
dumb.
literally is. He's just playing
There
with
you
toys
go.
and being a clown.
It's just playtime. This motherfucker's
Very
so
smart.
bored. Jackie Chang Wang
So
segment.
stupid.
Yep.
All right.
And now I have to clean the glasses. Oh man. Hold
Hold
on. Just clean
on.
the glasses. Hold on.
Love it.
I gotta get up.
I love it.
Be awesome, one. You
yes.
I
have
used the
been
scene
a
of the
month
talking
for
dinosaur
a,
from
men-
Jurassic
a month
Park
for
3
four
for
members.
animation.
Thank
And,
you.
There's a
and you
talking
have
dinosaur
been an
in
awesome
Jurassic
one.
Park 3.
So thank you.
You
What are you
have
talking
been.
about?
Big treat.
What?
What?
I certainly don't recall that one.
What? What?
Huh?
Huh?
I should use the scene of the talking dinosaur from Jurassic Park 3 for an animation.
Oh.
Yes, I have played Turok on
Okay.
the N64.
When you go forward and backward, you can hear his audio like popping.
I know. I could hear that too.
Yeah.
But
That was weird.
Yes, I have played Turok on the.
There you go,
Who?
MRC.
who?
Who?
Turok?
Yes, I have played
Turok?
Turok on the N64. Whatever version that
Turok.
was, that's
Oh
the
my
one I
God,
played
Derek,
back in the day. I
the
actually
Turok
fan
Dinosaur Hunter.
sprays
It's a dream
water?
sequence? Oh, I don't remember that.
Whoa!
Wow, the spray paint
Wow.
batter.
Does it also spray cum?
Phil, will you spray water all over your beautiful face for me?
Dr. Grant falls asleep on the plane and wakes up to a talking velociraptor sitting next to him. I think I remember the scene now. I think I remember. Will there be more Starfield this year? Probably yes. I just feel like right now it's too crazy busy for us to do
Turok
it.
64
I
is
think
a
things
dog
will start to
shit
slow down November,
FPS.
December.
Yeah.
For those of you who are ancient gamers, that came out before GoldenEye did, and
Okay.
that was the game where like you had to press like you ever played a N64 game? You know what an N64 is? Indra?
I know what it is, all right, but no, I have played one like a long time ago.
Okay.
Long time.
So when I say like you have to press the C up button, like those are those like so the N64 controller is fucked up because it's like an octopus controller, right? It's got 3 prongs. It's like a little trident, right? Like,
Yeah.
And it's got like a cluster of 4 buttons. They're all yellow, and they're your C buttons. They're usually for like inventory stuff. Like in Zelda, they're your inventory. In Turok 64, C up, like the up C button, that used to be your forward momentum. So that's like you'd be steering with the analog stick. You'd have to press C to go forward. It was horrible.
Oh my God.
And then Starfield will come back as late night chill
terrible.
streams because I want to keep going.
Oh,
I
you can
enjoy.
change that.
I don't think
the chill
GoldenEye. I don't
streams
think
of Starfield
GoldenEye had
we've
that,
done.
Francisco.
They
I never
serve
did
a
that in
purpose.
GoldenEye. Let me
They're
tell you that.
entertaining because of the good narrative.
Ah.
You just have to get to the point where I could squeeze them into the schedule again.
Okay.
No, I never played SSX. SSX.
All
Tricky.
right. Okay.
I look like a
For
combination
real.
of
It's
Dennis
definitely not his
Nedry
default.
and
I never
Grant.
once played it that way. Christ Almighty.
Well, Nedry
Couldn't
always
imagine
wore shirts
playing
like this
that.
in the movie, right? He was always wearing like a shirt.
Oh yeah, maybe Silent Weapon if you're some sort of
yeah.
oaf who doesn't have the precision and lightness of touch that a Mario Party champion might have in order to rotate that stick as fast as possible. I never had a problem personally. I don't know.
But I guess Grant would wear this out when he was doing his archaeology work, right? And during the movie.
Yeah, actually, let's take a quick tour.
Okay.
Because someone just said
good.
someone said something about GoldenEye speedruns, and I can't hear something about GoldenEye speedruns without watching this video. I feel like I made you watch this.
Oh, okay.
already, Andrea.
Or to the elderly crow woman.
I
What the
am
hell
a
else was there to
legend.
do in the 90s? It's what I was doing.
Black Mage. Suck it.
She's old. She's old and young at the same time. Is that she's
Yeah.
old? She's old in body and spirit, and
Yeah.
young in mind.
Yep.
Is that a mean thing to say? I don't think so.
Nah, it's fine. I don't. It's not. It's fine. It might be mean, but I don't care.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
care,
Michael Keaton is a
'cause
great
it's
actor.
true.
I mean, in fact, thinking back at the body of work Michael Keaton has done,
Panda, shut up.
I think I'd be hard pressed to find like a role he was not good in. I can't even think of a single time I was like, man, that
Name
Michael Keaton,
a Michael
he
Keaton
sucked.
movie right now.
I don't think so.
I don't
Name a
know.
Michael Keaton movie other than Batman right now.
Just think,
Mr.
everything they
Mom!
always did was pretty good. Even if the movie
Now I was talking
wasn't
to you. I was
that
talking to
good,
Phil.
their acting was pretty good.
But yes,
Right?
Mr. Mom. And
I like that movie.
Multiplicity?
I've not seen The
that what
Flash
you
yet.
get
I'll be
that
honest. I don't really know if I
know.
want to see it.
Birdman?
I've heard it's so
Birdman.
bad.
Birdman's a
I
great
don't know if I
movie.
wanna waste
Birdman's
my
a
time on it.
fantastic movie.
I haven't seen it.
Really?
Oh, that one where he cloned himself. Oh, which one's that?
Yeah,
one?
Multiplicity. I was right. Booyah!
Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't think I saw Falling
Multiplicity.
Down with Michael Douglas.
need to
I know
see
what
that.
it is, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
Call!
Ah! Hello, Burnell.
Who's the better
Phil?
defensive character, Guile or E Honda? Guile.
Ugh, you can hear him swallowing snot.
I know.
Ugh. Hello. This is your job, man.
What's my favorite movie and character Michael Keaton acted in?
Oh, the other guys.
I don't know if it's my overall favorite, but
The
Batman.
other guys?
Because everyone said he couldn't do it. Everyone
I've
said
been
he was
missing
not the
out
right
on a lot
actor
of
for it,
Michael
and he
Keaton movies,
completely
and I
proved
know it
everybody wrong.
right now. I didn't know it until just now.
I mean, I also in my brain I thought of the movie The Nice Guys, which I think is I always get his name.
Me too,
I think it's Russell Crowe, and is it?
All right, guys. All right,
Ken?
I do
Is it Ken
think
from the Barbie movie.
it is
Russell
time
Crowe
to
and,
end the podcast. Thank
don't
you for
know.
a great one.
I'm
Drive. What's his name?
Remember, we're doing things
Ryan
different
Gosling.
today
Ryan
with the
Gosling.
stream.
Is it
Oh, there
I
you
hope
go.
that the
Ryan
quality
Gosling?
looks better for you. Love it. All right, you have two options.
Hey,
1440p
Astrodonis,
or
big
1080p
ups.
if you're
Thank
watching
you.
live on the
Enjoy your
stream.
brainworms.
It's not going to be
Yeah.
1440p, just so you know. It's
Very,
1080p.
very nice.
I'm only broadcasting at 1080p. But because I'm doing this higher bitrate encoder, I'm hoping to alleviate
I'm
the
making
issues that I
things
had
worse
yesterday
is
playing
what
this
he
game.
means.
Please give me your feedback today.
Nice Guys
And let
is
me
a
know
great
if
No.
the stream looks better. All right?
What?
If you're
What?
watching this
What
on
was that
demand,
guy
Ugh.
for?
on YouTube, it should look exactly the same.
I keep forgetting
So thank
he's
you
gonna
all.
play
Great
Assassin's
podcast
Creed.
today.
I just
Welcome
remembered
back to Jinx.
again.
Thank you for the support today.
Uh,
Thanks to everyone for
know.
hanging out and chilling.
Thank
I hope
you,
you enjoyed
Jinx,
the
for the
show.
support.
Tomorrow, I'll be
Snort.
able to do some follow-up on
Again,
Lies of P.
if
I'm
you were
excited to see
LARPing
how
as
far I get
Jinx,
tonight,
very
and if I
funny,
beat it or
but we
not. If
couldn't
not,
tell.
Obviously, I'll probably
Pose
have a lot
laws,
more to
claimed
say about it
another.
Regardless, I thank
Yeah.
you all. I
I
have suffered this
appreciate it,
incredibly hot
but
day
don't
today.
do it so well
So,
next time.
He's gonna do the
I'll be
jump scare.
suffering the horrors of heat, but in the meantime, you'll be suffering the horror.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
That
Not
was
even funny.
really long.
That was awful. What a terrible day.
Yeah.
Did you think I wasn't going to
Let's
do that?
I'm curious to see how his Assassin's Creed stream looks.
Okay.
It was bad yesterday. Was it?
It looks like shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. Might be me. Might be me. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Ooh,
why I
yeah.
couldn't read his chat.
Still looks like shit.
All right.
Isn't?
All right. Oh, he's
am I
got a
seeing
vest on though.
Am I seeing screen tearing a little bit? I thought he was awesome.
I have graphics blindness, so I can only enjoy pixel art.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, Abiga.
I have 3D blindness. Yeah, that's why I don't have a girlfriend.
Oh.
But I have
Oh.
many anime girlfriends. So
See, that's okay though.
2D
have
is
that.
vastly superior. Can I get a 1 for the 2D heads in the chat, please? Big ups to my 2D heads. What's another funny? I kind of like have been wanting to get into a habit of like thinking of a funny video to make you all watch as
Obviously,
we
I don't
close out
have
the show.
Oh, okay.
And I guess that Streets 112 was a pretty good one.
Be on your way now.
A strange thing to happen upon.
I don't know. I don't know because
Perhaps I can use this to my advantage.
you can't
if
touch
I'm going
2D
to
breasts.
favor
That's
favor.
true.
Wrong again. Wrong again.
Nah?
Sad. If you get fat enough, you touch your own. It's the same thing.
15,000 is too expensive. Okay. So I have to pickpocket
Okay.
off this guy.
What, you disagree?
I don't know. I don't disagree or agree.
You do what you want.
Classic fence sitting injured.
Shut up! I mean, I prefer, you know, the V where I can see him in that onesie where I can see his butt and it's nice, right?
Yeah, you're staring up V's butthole the entire game, aren't you?
Yes.
You disgust me. Ooh.
Yeah, well, at least I am honest about it.
You disgust me. You know what? I did want to show some. I in the interest of like, when I like to make stuff for the stream, and it's like I'm always like, oh, I should just like not talk about this whatsoever, so it'll be like a fun surprise, to, like pop it on people, right? So
okay.
Pause.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I thought, you know what? I got something on Steam, and I've been kind of like obsessed with it for like 2 days, and I thought I would show you. Or show some stuff. So there's. Hold on a second. Let me just. We'll just keep watching Phil while we. Load this shit up. Not really a surprise, because like, but it's just something I thought was kind of interesting. I thought maybe other people would find it interesting too.
Let's do it.
No, you're not.
I'm interested.
You're not the boss of the injured cold. Are you gonna be? What's going on this weekend? Is Decepticon's reacting tomorrow? I can't. I was gonna be on that, but I am. It's Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend. Having Thanksgiving, so
right.
like all the Canadians in the chat, big ups.
Right. So they're gonna be watching Phil's react. I think tonight they're doing that. They're doing Phil's react, and then they're going to, or like the movie reviews, and then tomorrow morning they're doing the react.
Shit, big boy.
So I know Decepticon is watching Scream 5 right now, probably.
Yeah, he was actually. Yeah, we were playing Baldur's Gate last night, and he was talking about how he's gonna have to watch that to be. Well, that's how much of a pro he is. He's got to be prepared for the dumbass Phil Burnell
I watched Halloween
review.
with him last week, so he's ready.
That's fun.
Yeah, Logan, if you want to post the link, you can do that. I don't know if you have it already set up, but they're going to watch it on Taken L's, which should be interesting.
By all means.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then
yeah, we'll also wrap it up. We'll also wrap it up for this too, by the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh God, his stream was stuttering. I don't know. Anyway,
that's
so I played.
I almost had them all, but the big guy got me, and I couldn't get away.
Demo last night for what was it? Oh God, hold on. It was while we wait
You're right, I
here,
wanted to play like an
which is
assassin,
kind
but
of
they all
cool. You're
got
like
alerted.
in
What am I supposed to do?
a diner in
Right?
your personal
They all
world
get
of
alerted,
sending.
you have
Oh
to
shit,
text
there we
them
go.
live.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I
what happens
don't
in
know, it's
that?
cool. I mean, it was just a demo, but you're like serving some people in a diner, and you're talking about how you're gonna move, and then everything starts going to shit, and it's scary and cool.
Ooh, okay. That sounds fun.
There you go. Go watch Take Nails later. So this is something Snood's been working on.
So this is a game.
Look.
It's a game called Smack Studio, and basically it's like a build your own like Smash Bros. Like. I stole this sprite from Melty Blood, I think, and I just like colored her hair blonde, and basically like, so this is just a test play right here, and basically like you can set up like idle animations, walk animations, dash, jump animations, all this.
That's so cool.
I did a bunch of this shit, and you can test play it, right? It's called Smack Studio, and it's in early access right now. But like, I also rigged up a couple of attacks for her here.
What the fuck kind of camera angle
I
was
don't know.
that?
Yeah, this is great.
Can you see how I gave it a little fireball trail?
Yeah. Look, oh my God.
And I give it a little slime thing for her to jump out of too, right? And so that's your standing A, and then there's your side A, where you turn.
Oh my God, it's me, the Mimic!
Yeah, you're like a Phazon, right?
Oh, cool.
Oh, I gave you a double jump too. Look.
Boop, boop. Oh, that looks so cool.
And you can also do like a charged side.
Oh, dude, look at that!
Right? Like, I'm actually surprised at how well that worked.
Shit.
And yes, and
that
thank
looks
you,
so good.
Thank you, Game Master. I did steal that from Venom from I think it might have been, this might be a Capcom versus Marvel or something like that. And
yeah, it looks like it's fucking awesome.
So that's what I've been working on there, and then I've been working on this. Now I have not gotten as far. I have not gotten as far in this one.
Oh no! Oh no, dude!
But I'm still working on the walking animation here a little bit. I don't know if I actually want him to be walking like using his little arm stumps like this as.
That's awesome.
Much of them just
But he-
I love it.
I think I might have.
Terrible.
Oh, I think I might have a better version, like an older version that actually has like some more
Okay.
animations here. Yeah, here we go.
God.
We're all in your way, so you can't do the little
Ah!
missions,
So is that-
Oh, what?
Kind of annoying. Like, they set it up
That's
as
just
the
his idle.
fantastic.
That's just his idle animation, right? So he's like not really doing it, but like. I can make
Look
a
at it.
jump, right? So I had to. And like this is what he looks like when he walks around.
Dude, that's so good. Oh my god.
It is indeed.
That's so fucking funny.
Returned it to you.
And yes, I can use the Project 7 running loop, absolutely.
Very good.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god, this is hilarious.
That's what I was thinking. For let's see, I can make him crouch
Not
too,
today. No.
Ooh.
Ah,
But I will ask that you loudly proclaim your departure.
and I can make.
Gout punch. Gout
So
dash.
so like what's nuts? So what's really nuts is like the way that this works. I'm just gonna open
Yeah.
this back up here, and I'm not gonna spend too much time,
Okay.
more time on this
So
because
that lure out the
I
door.
love
intro.
this.
So you can
Follow the caravan leader.
load in. Basically, like the idea is here is that you'd like load in like a whole sprite sheet, right? So what I did is I just took some pictures of Phil and I like I
Right.
reduced them to 16 colors, and I made like a reference sprite, and then each part of him has like a
Whoa.
part here too, right? And then there
Yeah.
are 3D bones that you edit here, and you map the sprites to those bones. And
I
like
see.
I've set this all to be
Follow the
flat,
caravan leader. I
but
know
you
some
can
tips
like
came
you
in,
can
and
even
I
give
will
like
shout those out.
you can even give like depth to the character too. So like it like you can do a pretty strong amount of stuff. And actually, let me just open up like an actual real character.
Sure.
I haven't even really looked at any of these, but like this game's in early access still, by the way.
Right. It's really cool.
So like here's a character that's someone that's like just comes with the game, right?
Yeah.
And you can see like all the parts of his body are just like mapped, or like each just these tiny little parts of sprites, and they all have their own bones, right? And
oh, that's so cool.
and so we can
Maybe this gets me to.
and now we can look through like his like movement and stuff, and we can
It
look-
was very kind of his head shape.
There he is.
Oh, that's so cool.
and so like you're actually like rigging this animation with
Yeah.
like I can click on this bone here, and I can change its 2D position, so I can like move this elbow up a little bit more, or like because his arm is connected, it'll move the whole arm up,
Oh.
or I can rotate it,
Oh my god.
right?
This is
So-
fantastic.
Yeah, it's very cool stuff, and there's like already people making characters and whatnot. So yeah, I thought I'm gonna make some stuff for. I'm not sure if I'm actually. I mean, depending on how popular the game gets or not or whatever. I'm just gonna see.
They're all alerted, but
I might make some fighters for some like a Detractor smash kind of thing, and having Phil in there, I thought would be pretty
fucking
funny. But like, look at this shit. Like, this was started from one sprite, and like
Well, that
look
was
how
dramatic.
it's
Yeah.
it's moving, right? I will
It's
upload it.
really
I will upload
cool.
it, Francisco, for sure.
This is so cool.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'll make a pastor fighter. Yeah, give me your ideas. If you have sprites that
Pastor
you,
fighter.
if you have sprites from games that you like, you want to see something like that made. I love stealing ideas. So yeah, but yeah,
Yeah. I mean, there's just mention it in the Discord. You can message either of us whatever
Yeah.
you want to do.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, like it's also like insanely complex. Oh no, sorry,
see that.
Shelter. I absolutely did not make this entire game. Christ Almighty. But like, you can even like, there's actions that you can do. So like, you can do stuff like and change things programmatically. Like, there's a lot that you can do. Like, just I don't even know what half this shit does, but like, you could like. One thing I forgot to mention is that there's ultras in the game, so they have like they have animations.
Oh shit! Look at that.
So like, yeah, watch what this guy does.
Whoa.
Watch this shit.
Yeah, let's go. What? Whoa! He just smashed the ground and then whoop.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And they're like, you can even do stuff like program their like entrance
Oh.
cinematics or their their victory poses, right?
Oh, this looks so cool. Oh, the board!
what?
Just the board
Right?
back to the cow.
Yeah, this has always been a
Check
thing
it out.
when they kill their target.
No.
You can like talk to them in this weird.
Right.
cutscene. It's not
And
clear what
like
this is.
variables and events and like stats. Like look at all this fucking shit. I
This is
mean,
crazy.
what's cool?
Oh,
like,
look, he's like watching the bird.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's his taunt. That's his taunt.
Real quick, I'll
Oh
go check.
shit!
Yeah, I don't even think anybody's streaming anymore.
So what is
Might have
that?
to, might have to,
redirect.
might have to send you to Dark's Dave Mirror, which I love to do, by the way.
All right.
Me too.
It would be my pleasure.
1 second. Let's check.
It would be my honor
Okay.
to be your new stepfather.
Oh my
It
God,
would
nobody's
be
live
my
right now.
honor to be your new stepfather. Remember that song?
Great.
Remember that?
Yes.
I'm a mother lover, you're a mother lover. We should fuck each other's mothers.
See.
Fuck each other's
I think it
moms.
says, wait.
So you say
Oh
the
yeah,
movie-
everything
a
else
movie
is
can charge up now,
really.
multiple
Fuck each other. Let's fuck
assassinations
each
in a
other's
row.
moms. So let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check for
So that
Dark
was,
Dave's
right?
Mirror
This
for
is
whatever
old
reason.
No, I'm already there. I'm already there, baby. You're too slow.
Okay. Okay, good.
So apparently she's still alive.
Wait, did you?
No.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
There you go.
No, no, no.
There
I
we
know.
go.
I know.
There we
Right,
are.
shut up,
There
you
we
bitch,
are
there's
then.
no
That's
point.
all
I
good
have a
then.
logical
We've
place to
squared
do
that
it.
away, right?
Here we are.
There we are.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
top of the morning to you. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for
Do
joining
something
us
nice
today.
for yourself today, huh?
Yeah, or don't.
Yeah.
Or do something bad for yourself if that makes you
Do
feel
something
good.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember,
Bad, good, who cares?
unless you're nice, you're naughty.
Then you're naughty.
Then you're naughty.
You're naughty.
You're naughty. Have a good one, everybody. See you later.
Bye, guys. Thank you.